Bonjour, ho. Welcome to Quebec, Korea. Everything is all right.
It's not a good Korean accent.
Everybody have potato to eat.
Are you saying that we're descending into communism? Is that what
we got that? Goddamn right we are, Pantelis.
Welcome, everybody. It's Sunday. Poseidon is furious with the curfew. Much like most every logical person, I guess, in Quebec. Most people are very upset with this curfew. Yeah. We'll get to it in a second. But remember, if you're not doing it already, head over to Patreon, patreon.com/Pantelis. As long as Patreon lasts, they're going to take us out. I saw that people on Twitter are getting banned.
That was nuts.
Yeah, bro. Even the president of the United States.
That's insane. Bro, Spotify.
What about him?
Banned him.
Oh, he can't use Spotify? He can't listen to music anymore?
He can't use Spotify, bro. Hold on. There was a picture on Twitter, bro, it's nuts. It's completely insane what happened.
He can't use Spotify?
He can't, no.
Well, don't worry. Melania Trump, still a fan, still watches our stuff, so maybe she'll relay the messages. It's fucking funny, bro. It's fucking crazy. Anyways, I can't do anything about Twitter deleting people or blocking people. I can't fight that, even though I think it's stupid to censor the president. 10 days left at this point. Just let it go. However, what I can do is tell you guys that there was a protest last night, a few of them,
yes,
that the news didn't cover, of the curfew. People protested the curfew, but it was unbeknownst to us.
But it's weird because the news were there. I have a friend, I'm not going to say who, was on the premises, and the media...
He was participating in an anti-curfew protest?
No.
Who is this rebel?
No, it was there... it's a friend of ours.
Okay.
And the media did show up, and as soon as the curfew came close to the time of the curfew, they were rushing and pulling out the cameras and going crazy, the media. So the media was there.
Interesting.
Now, why they
didn't inform me of it.
Yeah. Why they haven't... put anything on air is... I don't know why.
Is it baffling, Mr. Poseidon?
It is a little bit baffling. Like,
rest in peace, Guido Grasso. It was a horrible dental accident. We'll get to that later, guys. I know why you got to bring up sad news, Pat, in the beginning. We'll talk about Guido's untimely demise later. Let's see. 20 people protested the curfew in MTL. That's not a big deal. Of course it is.
It wasn't just 20 people.
It wasn't just 20 people?
It was more.
But even if it was 50 people, it would have been more people knew.
Yeah.
I had no idea.
There was way more people, and there was wasn't it last week also? You told me
last week it wasn't. It was for the lockdown and shit. I don't understand what people protest, because I always see like I saw on Twitter, like people share not on Twitter, on Instagram, people share stories and shit. But sometimes it doesn't make sense. They go, there's a protest, and I'm like, what are they protesting? Like, I don't fucking know. And then all the flags are different. Like I've seen flags of countries. So I don't know what the fuck people are protesting.
If you don't know what people are protesting, then maybe it's the right thing that they're protesting, because the media isn't shining a light on it. But
I did hear, I have it on good authority, I heard CNN say that the biggest attack on the American democracy happened this week. This is what I heard. I heard that the attack on the Capitol was the worst thing to happen to the American democracy ever. They said it was worse than 9/11 is what they said.
That's what they said?
That's what they said.
No way.
Yeah, worse than 9/11, Poseidon. So that's, I mean, I thought 9/11 was bad, but then a guy dressed as a horse. That's even worse, apparently. That's way worse. It's fucking...
moose, cow, bull,
whatever he was.
Fuck it is.
It was a little exaggerated. Also, not everyone's costume was up to par. Let's be honest, this guy stole the show.
Yeah.
Even the guy who stole Nancy Pelosi's podium. It was a wacky photo. Not as wacky as a centaur.
Yeah. I would have went dressed as like George Washington. You know those old-timey costumes?
Yeah.
With a double-breasted army shit.
Oh, it's
you know, and the white wigs, bro. And you do the march.
It's fucking...
You show up with a musket, bro. Just fucking going crazy.
It's all fuckery. It's all I don't understand how some people are playing this off as normalcy. Like, yeah, it's not. None of this is normal.
No.
We spent a year locked in. Cities were on fire. Stuff was being looted. People were getting shot. Now people dressed like mythological creatures are stepping. Like, it's all crazy.
You know what the positive is from all this? Because I like to look at the positive stuff. At least fashion is really going to evolve very like exponentially. You know what I mean? You're gonna be able to wear like crazy outfits.
I will be allowed to dress as a Catman from now on.
No, but like you'll be able to, like, as an accessory, you'll be able to put horns and shit.
Steph is talking about Vegas, how their governor told tourists, still come because we need money. But to residents, stay fucking home, man. You don't go out. We don't need your money.
Are you serious?
Yeah. None of this makes sense. We don't look. The curfew, all jokes aside, the curfew is so stupid. The curfew here doesn't make any sense because everything was already closed. Bars aren't open. So most people weren't doing anything after 8 anyway.
Yeah.
This is just an exercise in power.
Yeah.
But it did show one thing about the cops. Because we have this whole thing about, not all cops, there's shitty cops and that. But now it shows since the majority of them are for this and they're not playing it cool, then fuck them. Like, that's great. You're not going to be remembered well by your neighbors or history if this time, this is what you do, you're smacking people around and shit. The first day, there's curfews. A normal person would have been like, look, I know it's stupid. Just go home. Like, I know I'm not going to give you a ticket. Just go home. It's fucking stupid. I get it. But we don't want any trouble. That's what a normal person would do in this. Not smacking people.
Like the wise Ice Cube once said, fuck the police.
Yeah, now I'm very upset.
I
thought they were they were supposed to be on the side of the people.
Yeah, but they're not.
No, they're not.
They're not. They're just the attack dogs of the government.
How was your mental health since curfew? Well, curfew was yesterday. My mental health is fine. Yeah. Plus, I'm going to go do what I need to do. So the curfew's in your mind. If it's not for podcasts, I'd go crazy, is what Dirty Four is saying. Well, then you've come to the right place, sir. We're dropping all kinds of shit all week. That's what we do.
Yeah.
New bonus episode for the patrons coming tomorrow, I think 9 a.m. 9 a.m. is when it goes up for the patrons. Me, you, and Tatiana.
Yes.
And that goes up tomorrow. Gary Atlas had a strange dream about Poseidon. My dream had Poseidon. He was at my door and asked if he could use my back door to surprise my neighbor and fuck him in the ass. I refused. It goes back to your dream last week. You've influenced people.
I'm in people's dreams now. I am.
A survey was published by La Presse. 70% of Quebecers are in favor of the curfew.
Yeah, that's
Olga,
a lie.
do you believe? Come on,
lie.
Olga.
That's
come
a
on.
Lie.
70. La Presse. Really? 70% of Quebecers? La Presse never asked me. La Presse asked you. Who's this 70%? Are in favor of a curfew. Adults that are in favor of a curfew.
There's no way.
Why would they be in favor of curfew? Just don't go out. If you really don't like being out, just don't go out.
I never understood that, but then a friend explained it to me also, and it kind of made sense. It's because, you know what it is? It's people who have been uncool their whole lives, and they've been losers, and they haven't been able to have fun, and they haven't been able to have fun at parties or get laid or anything.
But this isn't even about parties, because I'm agreeing with keeping the lockdown measures of the parties and the get-togethers for now.
But it's an example.
Because I'm saying let's try to kill this thing as fast as we can, right? So it stops fucking with us. But the curfew, it's a survey, Pantelis, Olga says. It's a survey. I understand it's a survey.
Who answers these surveys?
Who
goes online looking for these surveys, first of all? We should start with them.
Yeah.
They get to obey the curfew.
Yeah, man, you got nothing better to do than answer La Presse's survey. And you have to answer, I fucking want. Of course, you want a curfew. You answered the survey. You have nothing else to do. Needs a fucking curfew. Get out of here. Adults with curfews. Get the fuck out of here. They had a curfew in Washington, too. After they thought that there was an insurrection. That's why.
That was not an insurrection.
No, that was not an insurrection.
That was nowhere near an insurrection.
That was fun, though. That was the internet.
Yeah.
Coming to life.
Yeah, it was. Oh, it was like the...
It was like Night at the Museum.
No, and it was like, remember, was it September of 2019, the storm Area 51?
Yeah, it was kind of like that.
And people were Naruto running.
Yeah, but then they said, we will shoot you.
Yeah.
Only 1,000 people answered that survey. Get the fuck out of here, man. Like, people have better surveys on Twitter.
I hate it that the news do this.
But they'll still use that.
They'll still use it. Ugh. They'll take the average of 1,000.
Yeah. And we have to remember that this is the 1,000 that decided to answer that. But a lot of polling companies that do that kind of shit. I remember they called me once. No, twice. I think I got phone calls. We want to ask you a question about shampoos you use, and I hung up. It's like, get out of here. Who are you? I want to know what kind of shampoo you use. Just go fuck yourself.
Yeah, I would have told them your mother's.
She left it here. No, look, guys, stay positive.
Yeah.
Olga's not arguing how surveys work. She's well aware of how surveys worked. She worked at a company for 10 years. She's merely stating that there was a survey done, and this is what La Presse has stated. She's not saying, hey, guys, 70% of people. She said a poll suggested this, and this is what the poll said. She's not saying that she agrees or that everyone around her agrees. She's just letting you know the facts.
Yeah, that's fine.
No, because people are very reactionary. People are very in the chat. People are very reactionary.
Oh shit! Oh,
Pantelis, when is your episode in District going to come out? I don't know. I have the paper one. I don't know exactly, but you'll see me in the first 4 seconds.
Hey,
yeah, I'm not smiling though. I have serious face. Serious face. But I think I might have been smirking. I don't know if you could tell though.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, because it was hard for me not. It's just weird.
Why?
This is weird. Like it's me and 3, fake mobsters, and I was like, I'm not a mobster, but I'm the biggest mobster here. It was just funny when I showed up and they're like, "Oh fuck, you're already in costume." That was the best thing. Yeah. I was like, "What?" Like, my costume's here. No, you're perfect. I was like, "This is how I walk around, sir." This is me on a regular fucking day. I was like, "Oh well, it works. Good casting."
Yeah,
it's funny. Good people though. Everybody that was working on the set, nice people, very professional. They know how to. They're like the Quebec. Let's say they're fucking Hollywood here. They know what they're doing.
Okay.
Like the best of the best here is very good.
You know what movie you reminded me of? I watched last night. The Tax Collector. It's with Shia LaBeouf.
I put on I'm not joking. I put on just the first opening credits.
Yeah.
And I almost vomited, so I turned it off.
Why did you almost
vomit? It was
vomit?
so disgusting. First of all, anytime I put on a movie and there's 87 produced by companies, I'm like suspicious. Because it was produced by this and this and this and this and coffee cups and this and this. I'm like, okay. And then it was just so goofy how it started. And I was like, I can't watch this. So it might have been the best movie ever.
Well, I'm gonna tell you,
because the intro sucked dicks.
It was okay.
There you go.
It was okay. In the beginning, I
used my judgment to save myself.
I saw the build-up, and also if it wasn't for Shia LaBeouf,
Shia Beef, as we call him here,
I think the movie would have been garbage actually. But Shia, I think, saved it a bit with his acting.
Shia Beef, Shia Beef is totally, from what I hear, on a personal level, not a good dude. However, as an actor, I believe, seeing him in many films, he is excellent. He's a very good actor. He conveys emotion really, really well. Yeah. He's a good actor. But even Olivia Wilde, he was supposed to be in a movie with her now that she's directing, and they fired him. She said she has a no asshole policy. And apparently, right before they even started filming, he was being too much of a dick to everyone.
Why is he like that, though?
I don't know, man.
Like, apparently he got into a fist fight with Tom Hardy.
Yeah, he's got into fights with all kinds of people.
Why, bro? Why? Why can't you just relax?
I don't know. Shia Beef had a big career ahead of him when he was younger. Maybe he started too young. Yeah, see, Serge is saying police were flexing yesterday night running around residential streets with emergency lights on. Thank you. Oh, yeah. So Serge reminds me of something I said right before we started because Phil was here before we were talking with him. So at 51 and at 55, 7:51, like 10 minutes before the curfew starts, all over in my area, cops with sirens as if they were chasing people down just to get you prepared mentally. You know, like all that. That is crazy. This has nothing to do with the virus. These are fucked up psychological warfare tactics.
I think they're enjoying this.
You think? You think the guy's smacking people in the face when he catches him outside? You think he's enjoying this? Come on. It's total crazy. He's a total weirdo, Shia Beef, Olga says. Yeah, from what I hear, he's a piece of shit like in real life, but I don't know, man. He's a good actor. He's eccentric. Shit out the beef. Shia LaBeouf, that's funny.
But then again, how much of it is he really an asshole, and how much of it is method acting?
No, I mean, when he's not acting, he's not part of. I'm not saying on set. I'm saying off set, like in his everyday life.
Yeah, well, some actors bring it to the next level, and they.
No, he's just always been a dick. It's not. He's not. It's not when he did this movie.
Nothing new.
No, it's nothing new. He's always been a dick in every movie. He was a dick when he was in Transformers. He wasn't method acting. Yeah.
Oh, okay. I didn't know.
He's just a dick. Yeah.
Okay.
He's just a dick.
Okay. Because I've heard of some actors. I think who was it?
No. They just keep the same character, and you refer them as that character. I get that. That's not what we're talking about him. He's just an asshole. He gets drunk, starts fights.
Yeah.
But he's fucking good though at what he does.
Yeah, he's amazing. Like at some point, like there was a scene, and it was so bad. The scene.
He's a dick, but he's very. Ganji says, "But does your friend say the same about you, though? About me, that I'm a dick, but I do my job well? No, he just says I'm a dick.
Who?
I don't know. How would you alert on your phones? Oh yeah, everybody got the alert.
Yeah,
everybody. That alert killed someone. Guaranteed someone. Because even me, when I heard it, I was like, "What the fuck? We're an Amber Alert? Like somebody doing a lockdown stole a kid." And then I look and I'm like, you sons of bitches.
Oh, my phone was on silent. I didn't hear it.
I'm like, bang, bang, bang. And I was like, oh, god damn it.
God damn, man.
And then I looked at it, and then I love how whoever's writing it is a French guy writing it in the English portion too. It's a direct translation. What do they say? Please observe the curfew. All right, sir. I'll look at it from a distance. I'll observe the curfew. And then there was a separatist guy. Apparently, Sugar Simon made fun of him on Twitter. He tweeted how angry he was. This is what's crazy. How angry he was that the emergency was written in both English and French. The fake Amber Alert was written in both English and French. That bothered him. All right. Listen to this if you're thinking of following one of these guys to separate and they would lead the country. They don't give a fuck about you. Because instead of him arguing that my French people here, they're not going to be victims of a curfew. They have rights. They're humans. He's like, no. It's cool. They could be sheep as long as they're French sheep. Like, they don't care. They don't care about you, these fucking people. And it slips out. Every once in a while when they have an opportunity, it slips out. Yeah. It slips out again. Just because if I was a separatist and I was following this person, I would lose my shit. I'd be like, this is where you draw the line. Are you fucking crazy? So you'd be cool if the military was in the streets, but they were all wearing fucking Fleur de Lis Quebec flags here. That would be cool with you, you idiot. What are you talking about?
He's the type of person...
The freedom of the people should be first.
He's the type of person where if the Chinese military marched tomorrow through our streets...
But they marched in French.
No. And they were wearing what is this? Why are they wearing Chinese? They have to wear the Quebec flag.
All right, they're going to say, bonjour, how? And then say, all right, that's cool. Yeah. That's cool then. Welcome to my house. Idiots.
And then they're going to say, au revoir.
Yeah. Helson says, Mathieu Boccoté was the one arguing. Oh, it was that guy. I don't know who the fuck this guy is. What a name, Boccoté. Imagine your name is the sound of a chicken. Boccoté. Like, goddamn. Matthew Chicken Noise Side. Okay.
So, imagine how much he got bullied in school.
Yeah, it's an intrusion of privacy. Of course, it's crazy. Like, this is so ridiculous. And that's what this guy, imagine being a hardcore separatist and seeing him tweet that. You would lose your shit.
Oh, yeah.
I would right away get an angry email ready. You fucking idiot. So, yeah. Let's see. Marie Couture. Let's see who we have here.
Can I rewind a couple seconds?
Go.
Because I wanted to tell you all the companies that banned Trump, because you're going to freak out at some of them.
Okay.
So I'm going to tell you the obvious ones. Facebook, Twitter, Google, Spotify, Snapchat, Instagram, TikTok, YouTube, Twitch.
Hold on, what do you mean? Like Google Podcasts?
Just Google, all of Google. You can't Google Trump anymore.
You can't Google Trump, or he was banned? Like, he can't Google.
From Google, so he can't even have a Gmail account.
That is this. What does that prove?
Hold on. Reddit.
Why would Reddit? Reddit made all their business off
because they just want to jump in and have their logo on the news. Shopify.
Yeah. Why was he selling Trump merch?
Pinterest.
I'm telling you.
I had the same reaction.
When I go on Pinterest, I'm like, but what is Trump wearing? How would Trump design this living room? Let me check out Trump's Pinterest account. What are you talking about?
I don't think he even had one to begin with.
Of course not. This is crazy. You know what this is like? These are these idiots that jump on board with this stuff. It's like someone who doesn't work somewhere saying, yeah, I quit too. It's like, yeah, you don't work here. I don't. What does that matter? Who else banned him?
That's it. That was all I kept the best for last. Pinterest.
Pinterest was the best one?
Yeah.
I think, did TikTok ban him?
Yeah.
That's the best one.
Well, yeah, because imagine you're trying
to... No, what's funny is because Trump was trying to get rid of TikTok, and then TikTok's like, this is our chance, bro.
Yeah. But didn't they get bought out by an American company finally?
I don't know how that works. I don't care anymore. This is all nonsense. These fucking... The issue here isn't him getting banned from Pinterest. I don't think that affects anyone. Or the issue here is that we've been talking about it for years, that if we allow... Especially, you saw what... This is so crazy. I didn't even know what tweet got him banned from Twitter. I don't know why the rest just jumped on board. But you know what got him banned off Twitter is he said that he's not going to go to the inauguration.
What?
That's the but here's what's tricky about that. That's the tweet because they said that incites violence. Because I thought it's because they said that he tweeted for people to be violent towards the Capitol.
I don't think he ever did that.
He never did that, but I misunderstood.
Yeah.
But they said it was the tweet that they found out it was the tweet that got him was when he said that he's not going to the inauguration. But what's crazy about that is that if you think that that's grounds, because they go, well, that's interpreted as it's like he's asking people to do violence. That's why he's not going to go there. Like, it's a weird
leap. Was that?
But here's what's crazy part. Biden tweeted that he's cool with it. He's like, oh, the best thing we could agree on is that he's not coming to the inauguration. I'm cool with that too. So then by the same logic, you should ban him.
Yeah.
Like, it's very weird what they did. They chose the stupidest thing, which is just going to cause more turmoil. Because now you're really just censoring for the fuck of it. It's crazy. Oh, Pornhub apparently banned him.
You can't even masturbate this guy, bro.
You can't even let this guy masturbate.
Bro, they don't even want him to masturbate.
So they said we don't like it when he gets angry. You think he's not going to be angry now? It's so crazy.
I can't believe we're living in this Big Brother world.
Yeah, Shellac, you're right. Shellcat, sorry. Trump not going to the inauguration should be the least controversial thing in the last 4 years.
Yeah.
How is that controversial? It's fucked up.
I think they were just waiting for him to tweet something, even the slightest of like, oh, look at him. He's a piece of shit against democracy.
No, they're all, dude, these are people that were all asking, the tweets are still up, that were asking for violent revolution.
Yes.
The best is Pelosi's tweet from fucking a year ago. She goes,
Pantelis, if they do it,
what did that tweet, but what did that tweet say? A Capitol Hill. No, let the protesters through. Let them, we love this. Let them exercise their fucking democracy. But then when it happens a year later, fuck it. Put him in jail. Which she is right, though. I don't like, she's not right about everything. I don't like Pelosi.
It's a hypocrisy I don't like.
It's the hypocrisy I don't like. Because I don't like the idea. I didn't like all these months of looting. Cities on fire. I hated that shit. I hate right now what I saw going into the Capitol, fucking breaking shit. Even the selfies, it's just stupid. You're making the country look dumb. I don't like any of this shit. But I want all of it to be not okay. I don't like that some of it could be okay if someone agrees with you. I don't like that shit.
Yeah, or depending on which side you are.
I don't like that shit. That's very scary.
It's scary and dangerous.
It's very dangerous. That's what I don't like. That to me, that selective thing.
I'm reading about it right now.
Yeah, I don't like that shit. That's what worries me.
Fuck, it's like...
So you tell me if I was wearing a blue hat that said Biden on it, it'd be cool? That's fucking crazy, bro. That's insane.
But then again, that gives you carte blanche to wear a Biden hat and literally rape, murder, pillage, do whatever the fuck you want.
That's an extreme.
Technically, you know what I mean?
It's not technically. No one's going to be for that. I'm just saying.
No, I mean, but like...
Twitter even banned the hashtag 1984. They censored Orwell.
Are you serious?
Yeah. Well, because I know Twitter was pissed off about... Because people were tweeting at Jack Dorsey, because they're like, everything he said on Rogan was a lie. When he had Tim Pool and his lawyer on, Tim Pool warned about this 2 years ago when he was on. He said, this was going to lead to and what you're doing. And he's like, no, we want everybody to speak freely. That's not what we're here. We're not here to censor or lead. Everything he had said that Tim Pool was calling him out on, he goes like, I don't know. It seems like you're full of shit. And they were basically denying it. That's why he brought his lawyer, the lady who's in charge of the legal shit at Twitter. And 2 years later, Tim Pool was proven right. He was right. The guy's full of shit.
The owner, the CEO of Twitter.
That's crazy. So anyways, the big tech censorship of Trump, it doesn't bother you. It's everything else.
Yeah.
It's everything else moving forward. That's the fuck for the rest of us. It's not, Trump doesn't give a fuck, bro. 10 days, he's not president anymore. He's going to live his life. It's going to be Trump. Did he ever fucking give a shit about Twitter before 4 years ago? It's not going to, it's more for the rest of us. Because now it's like, well, look, we took him down. We could take you down. Shut the fuck up.
Yeah.
Type of thing.
Yeah, no one is safe. The president of the United States of America is not safe.
Now all I want to...
Nobody is.
I want to know about the aliens, though.
Because that's why they banned him.
No, it has nothing to do with that's why they banned him.
No, but imagine he was like, I'm gonna say everything about the aliens.
No, actually, that bill, the COVID relief bill, that doesn't give anybody any real money. It's all kinds of shit is in there. One of the things that is in there is that in 188 days, the CIA is supposed to release supposed to disclose all the information they have on aliens. Yeah, that's the COVID relief bill. Yeah.
But hold on, why is it with the COVID relief bill first?
Why
of all?
is giving Pakistan money for gender studies or whatever in the COVID relief? I don't know why they put it in there, but that's how it works. It's all lobbyists and shit. That's one of the things that's in there. In 188 days or 87 days from now.
What are they trying to accomplish with it? What are they trying to accomplish with it?
I don't know. There's been lobbies for disclosure. There's been a few people pushing Congress for a while now to disclose information. Yeah. So I think that's something that someone bullied in. And because of all the chaos, they're like, all right, just put it in. Oh. Yeah. See, that's cool. That's what people should do.
Man, do you think we're going to have triple-titted bitches walking around?
I don't know. I've seen a lot of shit about aliens recently. I don't know what the fuck. All kinds of people are coming out and saying, there's aliens.
I'm all for that shit.
But the aliens should come right now so they could see this mess.
Yeah.
They should come right now. It's like, is that a unicorn? Is he the leader of the country?
God damn, bro.
It's fucked up, dude. It's crazy. But yeah, so yeah, they're coming for what is it? Not hate speech. What is it? Wrong think. Wrong think.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Wrong think and Trumpism.
What does that even mean?
So if you ever agreed with anything that Trump ever said, you have a form of Trumpism.
Anything Trump ever said.
Yeah.
So for the record, if you remember, before
I
you
think
cut me
there's
off because you don't
degrees.
realize that I'm speaking, because I know that the middle of my sentence was bothering the beginning of yours, but it's just how speaking works. If you guys do recall, Trump was in big favor of giving those athletes that were coming to the White House McDonald's because he said it is great. They're great burgers. They're lovely. So all you people eating McDonald's, you fucking Nazis. I don't appreciate it. You're agreeing with Trump. What else? What else has Trump said? That he said North Korea, bad. Dictators, not good. So if you're against dictators now, you're what? It's what level of Trumpism is that?
They're not looking at that. They're just looking if you liked him as a president or you liked something he said.
Yeah. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. All these things are things that he said.
But they don't take into what he said into consideration. It's just the fact that you liked what he said and that the fact that it came out of Trump's mouth, you have Trumpism.
Okay.
And you're part of the problem. That's what they mean.
Yeah, that's psychotic.
Yeah.
That is a psychotic way of looking at things.
Of course.
That is deranged people in power.
That's insanity.
Yeah.
That's insane.
Yeah.
And dangerous again.
Yeah, it's super dangerous.
You know?
I even saw Arnold Schwarzenegger's video.
Well, what video?
He posted the video. He thought that he was going to look nice and bring people together. We need to move forward. But in it, he basically just shit on 75% of the country.
Really?
Just little attacks. You know, they went to the Capitol. It's fucking crazy. They're like Nazis. No. And he's like, whoa. Like, he's like, we need to be friends, but you're Nazis. So it's...
Really?
Yeah. And well, imagine going to dinner now with someone who does that to you. It's like, come, I want to eat with you, even though you're a Nazi. You'd be like, wait, what?
Yeah.
What are you talking about?
Well, it's been done to me already.
But you, sir, are a Nazi. Yeah. No one, like, it's fucking crazy that if like the regular people would realize, especially in the States, how this psyop to separate them is done so that they can fuck around like this so that they can still keep getting fucked in the background. This wouldn't happen because together you can't shake them. Americans united, everyone is scared. But they've broken them down to all these different subcategories. You're black, you're Antifa, you're this. They broke them to so many subcategories they can't get fucking along. They do whatever they want to them.
Yeah, divide and conquer, huh?
Oh, big time. Big time. That's a strong country, dude. They had manufacturing power. Scientists, intellectuals are in the States. You know, big media. Also
business.
Culture, because of Hollywood. They control. They could dominate culture in the world with so much power, and they fucking destroyed them. Yeah. It's crazy.
So the fall of an empire.
It looks like it. It looks like it. What's hilarious that Arnold Schwarzenegger is the son of an SS officer that apparently did horrible shit. Well, he didn't mention that. All right, that wasn't in the speech.
What's an SS officer? Is that like a Nazi thing?
Yeah, of course. You know what an SS officer is?
No.
You're a terrible Nazi. Yeah, they're the SS. You know about the SS? You know? Have you?
Is that like an aquatic thing? Like a Navy thing?
No, it's not a Navy thing. Not a Navy thing, sir. Oh, but if you read carefully in the way it is in the bill, they're going to have to give some information, not all information, Samus is saying. It will probably be the same kind of stuff we saw in 2020 for the disclosure he's talking about. Talking about aliens, guys. I'm sorry we went back on aliens. I don't know if people like it when we go to aliens or not. This show is very wacky.
The Schutzstaffel.
You don't know what the SS is?
That's what the SS
is. That what it stands for? I didn't even know what it stands for.
The Schutzstaffel. Schutzstaffel.
Shoot stuff, lol. Like basically, they're
shoot stuff, lol.
They're 4chan members. Shoot stuff, lol.
God,
yeah, it's not the SS Minnow Poseidon. That's funny.
What's SS Minnow?
Okay, just stop it, Poseidon. Goddamn it! Like you're trying to make yourself look like a goddamn retard.
No, I was thinking like the SS, like in Pokemon.
That's what she's saying. It's not the SS something like. So when you heard people referring to the SS, you were just like, "Fuck, these guys are big Pokemon fans." Is that what you thought?
I just thought they kept referring to Pokemon. You
thought they were always referring to Pokemon. You misunderstood a lot of stuff the past couple of years. Is that really what you thought? You're like, that guy is... It's not a traditional Pokemon costume, but I mean... apparently really likes Pokemon, this guy. Yeah. That guy with the very, very tiny mustache under his nose, big Pokemon fan. Raichu, right? Right? You're a Raichu guy? Bulbasaur, maybe? That's fucking hilarious.
Whoops.
There's no way you're that dumb, bro. So you thought they were all just Pokemon trainers?
No, every time it came up in conversation.
So you thought Greece in World War II, we were fighting Pokemon?
No. I didn't think like that. But like, I don't know, whenever I'd hear it as a kid, the SS.
Whenever you heard your dad yelling in the room about the SS?
I just always thought, because I was playing Pokemon, I just thought, is that the ship? I would always get confused. I'm like, whatever, and I would ignore it. I'm not knowing.
This is hilarious.
The SS was also like a Nazi branch.
It's the other officers, yeah. Oh, fuck, man. That is fucking hilarious.
What are they saying in the chat?
All kinds of shit. It's not a spaceship, the SS Navy. But the Pokemon thing is what fucking drives me crazy. That you thought it was Pokemon related. This is just like the SS, and like, fuck, every argument goes back to Pokemon. This is interesting. The Germans, early adopters of the Pokemon.
That's why they invaded so many countries. They were just trying to catch them all.
Trying to catch them all. You misunderstood history. Yeah. They were yelling, "Jew should catch them all." That's what they were yelling. You misunderstood. We should have a show with you, just misunderstood history with Poseidon.
It's not a bad idea.
Why'd they build the pyramids? They were doing complicated math, bro. They needed to look at it from a distance. No, Poseidon. It has nothing to do with Pokemon. And this also, by the way, nothing to do with we haven't seen dictatorship in the U.S. It's now there's a form of it coming, intellectual dictatorship. But no, Trump did not. We got to be honest. We can't lie about that. He was not a dictator. No, what are you fucking crazy? No. You were allowed to tell him to go fuck himself on Twitter repeatedly.
Yeah. Oh, but people for the past 4 years.
The guy, what was the richest guy? You can make memes. You can do whatever you want. That's not a dictatorship. Yeah. Who's the guy in China? The Jack Ma.
Jack Ma,
the richest guy in China.
Yeah.
He talked some shit and disappeared now. No.
Yeah.
That's dictatorship.
He didn't even talk shit. Yeah. He insinuated that he didn't 100% agree or something.
Yeah, and this is an elite person there, not a regular Joe.
A multi-billionaire LaFleur, bro.
Yeah, that's dictatorship. That's what it does. Not Trump fucking eating McDonald's. Where the fucking stupid shit he was doing. That's not. But the equation is fucking weird, huh? I guess it's a series of people that haven't been through real shit and now are going through a lot, like with the economy and stuff. Also, this shows that people need to work.
What do you mean?
People need to work. Remember, there was arguments about universal income.
Yeah.
Give people money so they could stay home, and then they're gonna do amazing things. It's the opposite. People need jobs. Yeah, look at what happened. People stayed home for a year.
Yeah.
Fucking country's on fire. Like it's not. Yeah. People are depressed. It's not. No. You need to work.
Yeah. Oh yeah. Well, my greatest depression.
I think you need to have value in yourself.
Yes.
And you need to have something you contribute to.
Yeah.
That you're contributing to society.
I agree.
Contributing by staying home and not doing anything is not.
It kills you psychologically slowly. It's slow death, basically.
Yeah. Just a year, not even a full year, and everyone's going fucking bananas.
Yeah. And it has. I don't think it has anything to do with the amount of money either.
It's not the money; it's the fact that they're not doing anything.
You can give me $10 million, and you lock me up. I'll still go.
Wait, if you give me $1 million now, but I have a curfew and I'm locked down in home, and I'm like, get the fuck out of here! I'd rather have no money and be fucking free. Yeah. What am I gonna do with $1 million stuck in my house?
You need. We're humans. We're complex things. Well, we're not. No, sorry, I said something very stupid just now.
Just now? Hold on a second, sir. Hold on a second, sir.
Just this instance.
You've been saying stupid shit since the time I met you. This is the least dumb thing you've ever said.
It is? Well, I didn't mean to say complex. I meant like to say...
We're complex and very simple at the same time.
Yeah, in a way.
Some stuff we're very complicated, and other stuff, we're like onions, there's layers to us, and other stuff, it's very simple.
Yeah.
Like trapping people, it's very simple. People don't like that.
Yeah.
You see, like Flatcat says, I feel like I'm slowly dying inside. Yeah, you don't realize, it says after,
Yeah.
Hey, with the money, you can be free by paying all the fines. Yeah, you just walk around. No, I think after a couple of fines, bro, they just put you in jail.
Yeah,
like,
I think...
Once they realize you could pay them and you don't give a fuck.
I think that's what's next. People getting thrown into jail.
Yeah, well, that's already happening, but yeah.
But more like the gulag type of situation.
What do you mean, the gulag?
The gulag, bro.
We're gonna have slave labor. I don't think we're gonna get to that.
I don't know, bro.
I think you've been playing too many fucking video games. You just want to say gulag. It's true, isn't it? You just want to say gulag. How do you exist as a human being? How have you not been run over by something?
I learned to look both ways before I cross the street.
Like a good chicken. I don't know what to do about the depression. I don't know what the next step is. I don't know if in February 8th, whatever it is, they're going to really remove the curfew. I don't believe they will. There's two things. It depends how people react. I mean, if enough people tell them to go fuck themselves, they're not happy, maybe they'll be like, all right, the curfew is not going to stand. Because the curfew doesn't really add anything. Everything was already closed. This is very much a psychological thing to scare you, which is crazy. Well, we pay you. We're the bosses.
Yeah. Well, it failed with me.
Imagine doing that to your boss, going in and scaring him every day. Fuck you and threatening him and shit. How long would that last?
5 minutes.
Yeah, not even. Let's see. He's just hungry and wants to eat goulash. I don't even know what goulash is.
Isn't that the thing the Polish people make, the sheep stomach?
I don't know. It could be. You know more than me. I don't know what that is. You've eaten that?
No, it was in a show, something Ian, and there was a skid. He was Polish. His family was Polish.
What happened to homeless guys yesterday?
Oh, yeah, it's true. Nobody asked that.
Jail, beating, something like that.
Ticket? No.
Ticket? What are you going to give the homeless guy a ticket for? How's he going to pay it?
Yeah, but these cops, bro. They're fucking clowns.
I wonder what happened to homeless guys, because I remember they were talking about on Friday when they were asking Aruda, what about the homeless people? He's like, they got to go home. And
he didn't actually say that.
Yeah, George was the one talking about it. And he was, no, the homeless, they don't have a home. He's like, everybody has a home. Like, they got to go home. They can't stay outside. That's the rules. You can't be outside. And then the reporter was apparently trying to stay calm while furious. Like, you're not getting it, bro. There's people living outside. There's people in, what do you want them to do?
This guy's a monkey.
Yeah.
This guy's a fucking idiot.
Yeah, we also have a video of him and the premier here saying in March how stupid a curfew would be.
Yeah.
That changes nothing. A curfew is not going to help. He goes, why? We just care about people not being together, so we have lockdowns and stuff. It doesn't matter whether you go see someone at 9 or at 7. He goes, we're not going to do that. That's like for war. And then a few months later, he's like, yo, let's try this shit. Goulash is an Eastern European stew. Nothing to do with sheep stomach, Poseidon. And she adds, go fuck yourself. This is Olga.
That's nice.
Yeah, she's very, very rude to you.
It's okay.
The street is their house. Yeah, imagine that. Homeless guy, you got to go home. These streets is my home. I was raised by these streets. Watch them make it at 6 p.m. next. No. Then you're asking for a revolt. You can't keep closing people in like that.
Yeah.
Then even the people that you don't expect to go crazy will go crazy.
Yeah.
How many, I want to know in the chat, how many of you think, honestly, not because I'm saying it, but how many of you honestly think that Halloween next year, the biggest selling costume is going to be that half horse guy that went into the Capitol?
I think 100% it's going to be the biggest.
I think it's going to be the biggest selling costume.
Actually, I think I'm going to try and capitalize on it.
And I keep not understanding what he is. I keep seeing him in my head. And at one point, I'm like a moose type, centaur type thing. It's a very magical, there's horns on him, I remember.
Yeah, it's like a moose with regular horns.
Yeah.
Buffalo. A buffalo.
Yeah, he's kind of buffalo-esque.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, buffalo.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. Poseidon's getting dressed like him for sure.
Oh, for sure.
I already thought about next year's Halloween podcast. He's going to be dressed like him for sure. I'm going to paint his fucking face.
Yeah, buffalo.
Yeah. He's very buffalo-esque.
Yeah.
He's Buffalo Johnson. Yeah.
Yeah, buffalo.
Yeah. No, the Trump masks were already done years ago, Helsan. That was old. That was when Trump won. Yeah. All those skin masks of him and the North Korean guy. Yeah. And those are old news. You need new heroes. Oh, fuck. This guy's going to... You threw the stuff down. Good job, buddy. Way to kick the desk.
You try to get the comfortable.
Do you realize that this is all on camera? I will fucking sue the shit out of you, bro.
It's okay. What are you going to take?
From you?
Yeah.
Half an Xbox or cheese pizza, whatever's left in the house.
Some eggs.
I take it as what do you really want from him? Everything he has. I mean, there's a carton of eggs listed here. I want that. It's my carton. I don't want him to watch me make an omelet out of it and then not eat it.
You're just slowly cutting it and then
just throw it.
And throwing some of the pieces out onto the floor and be like, oops.
Poseidon should do a curfew traveling. So here's the thing. I'm getting my paperwork tomorrow done because curfew, we're exempt from it. All right? Because in Quebec, they said online captation, recordings, concerts, podcasts, media stuff are exempt from the curfew. So I'm going to get my shit together tomorrow so that him and Mike can travel freely here if they want to at night. But, I say this, But I don't know how long that will last. I don't know if you're going to get some angry cop that stops you and beats the shit out of you. They go, yeah, we know what you do. We heard the shit you've been talking.
No, I think I'll handle it properly.
Well, Smokey, don't get so excited because we're exempt on paper. We're going to see tomorrow if it works. I mean, I know that the recording guy next to me, he figured out. So he's open too, but he's only getting one guy in at a time.
Yeah.
And him, it's not even to record live.
Yeah, him, it's only...
But. They wanted me to say but one more time.
Oh, but.
They like the way I say it.
But.
What are you going to say, Poseidon?
Yeah, man, it's fucked, this situation, bro. I hate it.
It was here in... even in the Journal de Montréal Spectacle, they wrote Les concerts virtuels épargnés. And then they talk about how, malgré l'imposition du couvre-feu, les captations de spectacles pourront se poursuivre en soirée d'ici au 8 février. From now until the 8th of February. Yeah, there was a guy on the internet that was arrested because he didn't have his press card to prove he was media. Yeah, but he was outside. We're going to use the company here to get those things and just say, these are the hour of recording. I need the guy there to record. So... Oh, you forgot the Poseidon traveling in a cardboard box like in Metal Gear Solid. Oh, yeah, that. So, no, first of all, that's going to be a big box if we put him in it.
So they can't spot.
But we're not media. We're not press, basically. Yeah. So he can't go outside and film shit. It's weird because you can't go outside to report shit, but we could go outside to film a sketch. These rules, I'm telling you, don't make any fucking sense.
Yeah, it's retarded.
Yeah. The press can go outside. The press can go outside to film what's happening outside to report on it. We can't. The press can't go outside and film a sketch. We can film a sketch. We could film a sketch and have the press reporting on us filming a sketch. Both of us are doing fine.
But we can't do the opposite.
No, we can't film them if they're doing a sketch. We're both going to jail.
This is insane.
None of this makes any sense.
This is insane.
Yeah.
By the way, on other news, something I had seen yesterday and I talked about on my podcast, Caillou got canceled.
Caillou?
You're
talking about the little bald kid?
Yeah, the little bald kid that...
It's about fucking time. I was tired of Caillou's stupid propaganda.
But here's the thing. They're canceling shit like Caillou. But then in Denmark, they got crazy weird shit about the dude with a super long penis.
I put that on Instagram. Yeah. Tell us about that.
It's a show that is aimed for children 4 to 8 years old. And the guy...
4 to 8 years old is the Denmark show?
It's the demographic this show is targeting.
Okay.
This guy is going around with his super long penis that he can't control. Building stuff, doing stuff.
His dick built stuff?
His dick built stuff. At some point, it steals an ice cream cone from a child, apparently. Yeah.
So this guy puts his dick in some kid's ice cream?
Yeah, basically. But Caillou's no good, bro.
You guys still want to be like the Scandinavian countries? You guys have no respect for your children? You want some fucking weird Danish guy cock slapping ice cream out of their hands?
And the producers or whoever made this fucking show, you know what their excuse was? You know what the reason was that they made this show? Even though...
It's just a guy on camera with a giant blur thing next to him. He's like, I got a giant penis.
No, because the excuse was that...
wait, so in the cartoon, because Mental Funeral is asking, the guy in the cartoon, is he a child?
No, he's a grown-ass man.
A grown-ass man, okay. That makes it even worse. He's a
grown-ass man, yeah. Grown-ass man with a super elongated penis that he does stuff with. And when asked the creators of the show what the point of this was, it was to shine the light on locker room talk.
What?
Yeah. I swear to God, there was an interview. I was reading the article yesterday.
So we can just say anything?
Yeah.
So you're telling me I could classify if I wanted to this podcast? Like, why are you doing this podcast? I could just say randomly because people need to hear Black America's side of things.
100%, yeah.
And they won't question me on how the fuck are you Black America, sir? They won't question me. I just have to say it.
Well, what if we identify as black?
There you go. This is a crazy world we live in.
It's very offensive for them to assume.
I'm actually drinking a Scandinavian beer right now. Oh, Smokey's drinking Scandinavian beer.
Hey.
Yes, El Gizzo del North. Go ahead. What were you saying?
It's very offensive for them to assume our skin color.
I know.
Pantelis.
So wait, they say that this is to shine a light on locker room talk for children between the ages of 4 and 8.
Because they know what locker room talk is, the children from the age of 4 to 8, and to show the dangers of it.
That's crazy. The dangers of it.
The dangers of locker room talk.
I think it's more dangerous to show a 4-year-old a giant penis stealing things, attacking them. But I'm just crazy. Might be old school. Can you keep that giant dick away from my kid? What are you, some kind of fucking Nazi?
This is insane, bro. Some people are saying, I don't know if it. Some people are saying they're trying to normalize pedophilia with this.
But I don't know about that.
I can't see it.
That's a stretch. I don't know if it's normal. It's not normal. It's just, first of all, you don't want your kid, 4 years old, looking at anybody's penis, whether it's a cartoon or not. Or you don't want them thinking, when they see a guy in the street, you don't want them to be like, if a guy pulls out his dick, you don't want the kid to be like, oh my God, let me bring some ice cream or some shit. You don't want them to associate a man's penis with a cartoon. You don't want that. Yeah. Nothing makes sense. It's fucking crazy.
It's nuts, bro.
So this is a real show? This was a pilot, or this is a show that's ongoing?
I think this is a show that's ongoing in Denmark.
Denmark.
And he does stuff. He does like crazy shit.
Let's see. It still ain't Epstein level. Yeah, it's not to that level, but
it's not to
more,
that level, but
it's not for
it's starting to veer off.
Yeah, I don't know. It's
starting to go off the rails, let's say.
I don't know where. It's weird where the line is, right? Like they say, oh, if you swear, it's bad. You're a bad guy if you swear. People shouldn't see swearing on TV. But then those same people will argue for this. Like, oh no, we should show a dick to kids. It doesn't make sense. It's very strange where the line is. Like, I don't think they even know where they're putting the line. It looks like they have a blindfold on, their eyes are closed, and just spray painting anywhere. And then when they open, they're like, oh, these are the lines. Like, it's just very weird.
Yeah.
Very, very weird.
And it's weird that you can't hit on a woman without being seen as a fucking bigot, pig.
No, you could hit on a woman as long as it's not fucking you doing it, and you'll be seen just fine.
What do you mean, me? That's not very nice, Pantelis.
Sir.
Are you calling me ugly, bro?
No, bro. I'm saying the shit you say.
Oh, the shit I say. Ah, yes.
That's what gets under... You don't say, hey, how's it going?
Well, I've toned it down.
What?
Yeah, but the thing is, now I don't get replies anymore. Like I told this girl on Tinder, I was like, damn, you're pretty cute. Or you're cute as fuck. And I got no reply.
Okay, that's one person, and that's the nicest thing you've ever said on Tinder, by the way. You're on record in a different podcast with the shit you've said. If anybody wants, you could check out the last episode, 2 Drink Minimum, episode 188, and you can see what he said just a month ago to a lady who replied on Instagram.
Here's what bothers me about that.
So you hitting on women is very aggressive.
Well, because here's the thing, right?
Yeah.
Every time you try to do it the right way.
The next level of you hitting on women, like, because there's levels to this, right?
Yeah.
So you can hit on women and you could be like a prince, like, I don't mean a prince, I mean Prince the artist, like style.
Yeah.
You're one level below hitting on them Chris Brown style. Like, it's about to get physical.
No.
Like, it's very aggressive.
Well, here's the thing. Every time I would be like, I would try to get a little bit witty or like, I was nice about it or whatever. I was like,
What's your name, Rebecca? Hey, Rebecca, what that ass do?
No, but I would
It's too quick. It's like a...
Yeah,
it's
but
it's like an electroshock.
I would never get replies, and then when I would do it, it was too friendly, and then I'd get friend zoned.
Like I'm saying, it's because people blame, like sometimes people are like, oh, that's cancel culture, bro. That's Antifa, bro. But that, for you... It doesn't.
No,
your kind of shit, the way you say it and all that, has nothing to do with any left ideal. Nothing. It's just fucking insane the way you approach women.
The thing is, it has worked more than me being sweet or.
No, I'll tell you why that's not true. But I understand what you're saying. It has worked. Like if you say I got these girls like this, I got these girls like correct, because you've used aggressive tactics way more. So the net that you casted was huge. So obviously you're gonna get someone. Especially people that understand you, the joke, or know you a bit, they, like from the podcast. That's why. But I'm telling you, if you're normal, it'll work way better. Just be normal you, because you're over.
Just say, hey, what's up?
Yeah, because you think that they like that when you go over the top because they get the joke, but they don't.
This is a weird number calling me.
Oh, really? This is it, Poseidon.
Hello?
During a podcast.
During
a goddamn live broadcast.
Oh, wait.
What are you doing, bro? What is he doing? Why are you making that face, Poseidon? What's going on here? Dude.
Ok.
You're live.
Je dois... Ok, pas de problème. Je dois vous laisser, mais Parfait, merci beaucoup. Ouais. Merci, au revoir.
We can hear her a bit. She wants to call you tomorrow to reschedule. Why?
Yo!
What happened?
My chiropractor came in contact with somebody who was tested positive for COVID 8 days ago.
You just saw them. Are you going to give me COVID?
No, she tested negative.
Oh, high five.
Yes.
So why did they tell you?
Because, I don't know. I was freaking out. I don't know why she called me to reschedule. I'm like, so call me tomorrow to reschedule.
Okay.
Yeah, but first she scared me, this fucking bitch, and then she goes, oh, but it's okay. She tested negative. I was like, motherfucker.
Oh, so they called to reschedule your next appointment because she won't be in office.
The way she phrased it freaked me the fuck out.
Well,
you know,
why won't she be in office if she tested negative?
Just in case.
That doesn't make any sense. Suspicious, bro.
Suspicious.
Now you got to get tested. God damn it.
Oh, these motherfuckers.
Yeah, you got to get tested, bro. I don't trust you.
Well, she told me just in case she's going to avoid, in case she got like a false positive, whatever.
False negative, yeah.
False negative, yeah.
I thought it was something about Guido. Oh, no, Guido's dead. Rest his soul. Rest in peace. We can have a memorial podcast.
I think so. Yeah, because we can't, due to COVID, we can't hold a memorial, right?
I don't know what the COVID rules are.
Yeah.
People are asking, you were supposed to tell them exactly what happened to Guido and you never did.
No, I couldn't.
You couldn't?
I couldn't.
You couldn't come to terms with it?
No. Yesterday on my podcast even, I couldn't even really talk about it. I had to pause in the beginning. I had to...
reflect?
Yeah, I had to put the waiting screen on and mute the mics again. I couldn't.
It's crazy.
I couldn't handle it.
It's crazy. So let's see. 10 people maximum at funerals, they're saying. Poseidon broke down on the podcast. Yeah. Oh, you broke down yesterday. Jesus. That's you got to be stronger than that, bro.
Yeah, but, you know, he was a close friend. You know? It's hard on all of us.
It's crazy. Poseidon had us all nearly in tears yesterday. Really? What did you do to people? What kind of shitty podcast are you running? Just made people sad. What did you do yesterday? How did he make you guys sad? Did you show them the naked photos of yourself?
No. No, it was just, you know, we spoke about the Guido thing.
Let's see, because she still needs to quarantine for 14 days if she was in contact with someone with COVID, even though she tested negative. Don't worry about it, Poseidon. You're good.
Okay.
That's Olga.
So because
then she ends again with "go fuck yourself." I don't know. We have a beef with Olga.
I don't know what. I thought she was my co-pilot.
Not anymore. She keeps every message she sends to you. She signs off with "and go fuck yourself."
That's nice.
I mean, that's how I close my podcast normally. So she might just be copying me.
But yeah, because she came into contact with somebody who was positive, allegedly. Then she needs to quarantine just in case. But because I came into contact with somebody who's negative, I don't need to because the chain is too long.
I have no idea, but this is what you should do. Call them up, and be like, she was in contact with someone that's COVID positive. And be like, yes. Okay, let her know that she was also in contact with someone that's HIV positive. And then hang up. And then say that. And then call back again and be like, it was me. And then hang up.
That's a good sketch.
That's a good sketch.
It's a very good sketch.
Yeah.
But
trolling the chiropractor.
Yeah.
And it's funny because I was gonna ask you for her information.
This woman, I think you should go see her.
Yeah, because you told me it took you she did you for 15 minutes.
20 minutes, and I was a new man.
Here's
20 minutes. I was in my car blasting Pop Smoke, ready to take over the world.
2 questions I have, and I'm serious.
Yes.
Will it hurt?
The massaging, yes, because it's not
the massaging. You know what I'm scared about when I hear chiropractors? I'm scared of clicks and clacks.
No, that's the opposite. The clicking and the clacking, when she cracks you.
But she is going to crack me.
It feels amazing.
That scares me, bro.
Just look, all you got to do, it scared me in the beginning too. Okay, I was very terrified. I was like, what if she snaps my neck and that's it, it's over. It's the end of lights out, you know? But listen to me. Pantelis.
Yeah.
Are you listening to me?
I am trying to.
So Because if you have knots, because our body, the way it pinches nerves, the way it works your body. So eventually you get so tense that your nerves are pinched, right? So she'll go to work on you at first by massaging, deep tissue massaging, where she'll undo knots.
I don't care about any of that. What I care about is the snapping that scares me.
And then the snapping is the opposite. The painful part is the massaging.
I don't mind that.
Yes.
I'm not scared of that. You can massage me as hard as you want. Me, it's the snapping that scares me.
It's not painful at all. It's actually the complete opposite. It's very relieving.
If I do this and I become paralyzed, I will kill you and your family.
Oh, don't go then. What the fuck, bro? Wait, how are you going to kill me and my family if you're paralyzed?
Well, I got ways. I don't know if you know this, but there's a whole Pantelis nation. And the second this happens, we're storming the capital. The capital of Posidonia. Your living room. I'm going to have a man dressed as a fucking unicorn.
Oh shit! No, but yeah, it is.
Talk about Guido, please. Rest his soul. No, we can't talk about that.
No, we can't talk about Guido anymore.
Chiropractors are garbage. Psychotherapists are far better. Oh, physiotherapists. I was like, what?
Oh.
No, physiotherapy. Physiotherapy. I don't have an injury right now.
Physiotherapist is more for injury. This is more for just your nervous system. The first time I ever went...
Nervous system? Bro, I just want someone to like loosen my back and shit. What are you talking about?
Yeah, but that's part of your nervous system. Like the part of the reason why sometimes you're in pain is because...
I talk to you.
Is because your muscles and your back and everything is so tired that it's pinching nerve ends. You get it?
Nerve endings.
Nerve endings.
Yeah.
You know, so that pain, that's where that comes from.
What about the stiffness?
The stiffness causes the pain.
You didn't answer the question again. I'm not
what about
pain,
it?
Constant pain.
Oh, you won't be as stiff anymore.
Okay.
Yeah. Because it loosens your...
But now you're telling me this chick has COVID, bro. I can't trust her. She's fucking out there COVIDing around.
She's tested negative. But when she cracked my neck, it cracked. There was so much tension in my neck that not just my neck cracked. My upper back, my spine and my upper back cracked. It was the weirdest thing ever, bro.
You're like mental funeral. It's hilarious because you're like he writes it. Besides, like, do you get it? And then I proceed to correct you.
Wait, what?
Do you get it? Correct him. If you guys want to know about what it's like to have COVID, podcast drops later tonight. If you're a patron, you already know our podcast with Preach dropped yesterday, I think, and you could learn all about his COVID trials when he had COVID 2 months ago. It was pretty bad. But it drops for everyone tonight around 11:30 on the YouTube and wherever you get your podcast. So you can check it out there if you're not a patron. But if you're not a patron, what are you doing with your life? Join Patreon. Patreon.com/Pantelis. Links in the description. The link in the chat right now is live. It's active. You can use that. Yeah. So yeah, that was cool with Preach.
And what happens if they don't subscribe?
Nothing really.
I'll be under your bed.
Oh, we just got 8,000 subscribers. A lot of people want you very far from their bed, sir. They're like, some people signing up yearly saying, stay the fuck away from me. Yeah, you're not exactly a beloved character. How funny would that be? It's a series of people who sign up who just write, get him the fuck away from me.
But going back to what we were talking about with the chicks, I think I am going to
tone it down
a lot.
You should.
Because also now, like I was thinking about it, I was like, I kind of want to settle down with a girl that's not a whore, you know?
Well, you don't have to make those kind of leaps forward.
No, what do you mean?
Baby steps.
What do you mean?
Settle down. What are you talking about? Settle down.
Not settle down.
I want to start a goat farm.
No, but I want to date a girl. I want to get in a relationship with a girl. Like
this is the perfect time to do it during lockdowns and
but something a little more serious. Nah, I know, but you know what I mean. I want to,
Yeah.
But you get me, right?
Yo, I feel you, dog. You feel me, dog? I get you. Yo, let me ask you a question. Yeah, I get what you're saying.
I've gotten tired of the whores, bro. This is what I'm saying. I love these hoes, but like, fuck, I got tired of them.
There are only so many restraining orders a man can take. After a while, it starts affecting you. Olga's laughing. She's like, opposite, that's cute. Not a whore. Like, that's the standard. So what are you looking for in a girl? Not a whore. That's it? That's your standard? Yeah, and, maybe like brown hair. She speaks Spanish at school too. Your list is so fucking amazing.
I'm a simple man, Pantelis.
Yo, Phil's in the chat.
Oh shit.
He's causing a ruckus. Yo, by the way, Phil, from going from his younger years of being a communist to now fighting communism is crazy.
It's a beautiful story, actually. I find
It's a beautiful tale.
Yeah.
He's a beautiful man. You should check out his YouTube channel.
Yeah.
He's putting up podcasts left and right, talking about the tyranny that he's fighting. She breathes. You're good, Poseidon. It's so fucking insane. So what are we gonna do? I gotta talk to Mike. I want to see tomorrow if he wants to come. If I get those papers out, you guys can come.
Yeah.
I'm gonna get your papers early.
And then they're gonna pull off when they pull you over. Papers, please.
Well, here's the beauty of it. You guys are gonna be here before the curfew because we're supposed to go live at 8, right?
I'm saying when we leave.
When you leave, you have the paper that you were at work doing something that you're supposed to do, and now you're on your way home. So you should be good. Let's see. Talk about Guido and his trip to Mexico for his teeth, please. Rest in peace, Guido. Rest in peace, Guido. That's just... If you want to hear about that, you go to 2 Drink Minimum. Episode 188 last week. We talked about that. Before the untimely death.
They said it's official now that it's tooth-related, right?
It was tooth-related, yeah. Crazy. Crazy. But then again, everything happens for a reason. High five.
What do you mean?
High five. We will find you a nice girl, Poseidon, Olga says.
No, I don't want somebody to find me a nice girl. I'm changing my attitude around. You know what I'm saying? Like I was very whore focused. You know?
I was very whore focused, guys.
You know, I was very focused on the hoes, and the hoes only really react to a certain type of behavior.
Okay.
You know?
I like where this is going.
But, I want a non-whore now, so non-whores react.
Well, look, you're already starting off correctly. I mean, you already know exactly how women like to be treated, so you're good. You're on the right track. So I think that your opening line, if you like a girl but you're not sure, should be, yo, is you a hoe? That should, and then judging by her reaction, you'll know.
Oh, shit.
Yeah. Let's just say if a Mexican dentist asks to put you under, you say no. Yeah, say no, guys.
Yeah.
Say no.
God knows what's in that needle.
Yeah. R.I.P. R.I.P. Guides. We should make a song.
It's crazy, huh? How life is sometimes.
Life is like a box of omelets.
Excuse me?
Yeah. Doesn't make any sense. You didn't see that coming.
No.
I hit you from the side.
No, because I was trying to picture a box of omelets.
I know. That's what I did. Yeah.
It's funny because I pictured me opening the box.
Mademoiselle says, how about that cooking show? Yeah, I'm going to go forward with the cooking show. Not yet, though. We'll do Poseidon's cooking show. We'll make that happen. Don't you worry. I'm focused on something else right now that I'm going to surprise you guys with.
Even more interesting on the cooking show, how we could put a twist, is me, because the challenge of me cooking is already going to be hilarious, right?
Yeah, it's something.
I'm smoking a cigarette, drinking while I'm cooking. Like it's going to be interesting, What if we got 2 whores to try to distract me at the same time while I'm trying to cook? Then it's a complete shit show.
It's a bit much. Let's start with seeing if you can cook. Let's just do the cooking show first.
But you already know I can barely cook.
I know, but let's see how entertaining that is. Because that might just be a good show on its own. You don't have to throw too much to it. Like this show right now, we don't need to have lasers and explosions. It is what it is.
Yeah, I see.
You feel me?
I feel you.
You feel me, dog?
But I was just thinking of adding like that extra layer.
Of sauce.
Of sauce.
You got to stop adding layers of sauce.
But I like sauce.
Well, all that sauce has attracted the wrong type of woman in your life.
So you're saying I got lost in the sauce?
You got lost in the sauce.
I got lost in the sauce heavy.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Heavy duty sauce loss. Now let me ask you a question. WandaVision, Disney Plus coming out this week.
What's one division?
Wanda, not one division. What's 2 divisions? WandaVision, Wanda Maximoff from the Avengers. Scarlet Witch.
Yes.
So the Scarlet Witch show.
Okay.
I'm curious about it.
Yeah?
That's the level that I'm at. I'm curious.
I'm not sure I'm ready to sign up to Disney Plus yet.
I'm not gonna sign up to Disney Plus. What are you, crazy?
Like, unless I have a child, then I'll sign up to it.
Now you're putting more pressure on this girl that you're gonna meet. We have to have this baby if you want Disney Plus.
That's not what I was.
Like, I just want to watch the old Star Wars. Well,
That's not what I
get
was.
ready.
That's not what I was trying to say.
Get ready. You want to watch Luke find his father? Gotta help my kid find his. Let's go. Too much.
Oh shit. Yeah.
I'm just curious about that show because it's so wacky. It looks like.
Yeah.
Yeah, but none of the other Marvel ones interest me. The Falcon one, the Winter Soldier, the Loki one. I didn't care. I saw the trailers. I was like, I don't mind. But WandaVision, I'm curious about. Could be complete garbage. We're about to find out.
I just want Disney Plus for The Mandalorian.
See, the season 2 I haven't watched either. I don't care about that stuff anymore.
I love Star Wars though.
Yeah, I know. It's just I don't know. It's just because I feel like they're milking it too much. Like nothing ever ends anymore.
They are milking.
I need shit to end.
I get it. I get you.
Because if you keep making it go, that means that no one ever dies fully knowing a story that you wanted to tell. In real life, I'm saying.
No.
Like you could live and die, and have seen all these Star Wars movies, spend fucking hundreds of hours watching Star Wars, and it never ends. You died, and then The Mandalorian came out and added to the story.
Yeah.
Let it end. Fuck. Let people die happy.
Like Supernatural, bro. There's like 18 seasons of this bullshit.
Remember that kid that he was terminally ill and he wanted to watch the saga close, so they let him watch Star Wars early, the last one, and then he died. Is his death a joke to you people? Because then the kid died happy, even though it's a shit movie, knowing how it ends. And it's like, by the way, it's not over. The kid's dead. Let's continue. Why'd you had to do the kid dirty like that?
Yeah, they did him dirty, heavy, bro.
Yeah.
Poor kid.
Yeah.
You think his parents should sue?
Maybe.
I think it's.
I mean, you're suing for everything else.
Hold on.
Uh-oh.
Hold on. This is the US of A that we are speaking about. You can.
Supernatural is done finally? Supernatural has 57 seasons?
I don't know actually. But
why is it done? Due to old age? Like how long has fucking Supernatural been on? Go on.
What was I saying?
I started watching The Deuce on HBO.
What's The Deuce?
With James Franco. He has a twin brother, and I'm in 3 episodes in. It's all about hookers and bars.
Oh, somebody spoke to me about this. I think
it definitely was right up your alley.
Yeah,
like as soon as
Steph spoke to me about this.
I think after like the 18th hooker, I was like, I should really recommend this to Poseidon. I'm watching it on your account on Crave.
Oh yeah?
Yeah.
I think I'm gonna go watch it. Yeah.
Okay. But let me know when you're watching so we don't overlap episodes.
Well, once you're done, let me know when you finish.
Okay.
Watching all of the episodes.
That's pretty good.
And then I'm going to go watch it.
You know what it made me remember? I like James Franco. Fun guy on screen. And he plays himself twice because he has his twin brother that he plays his twin brother and they're on screen together.
Oh, but he doesn't actually have a twin brother.
No, of course not. I just said he plays his twin brother. If he had a twin brother in real life...
Doesn't he have a brother, though, that looks like him?
Yeah, but it's not his twin.
Oh,
this is him playing a guy.
But he could be his twin, though. Like, they look very similar.
Not similar enough to be a twin because it's not his twin.
Yeah, I see what you
mean.
They
look similar as siblings, but it's not his twin.
Yeah.
It wouldn't pass as his twin.
Tom Hardy had to do the same thing in that gangster movie.
Yeah, well, we understand.
Yeah, that's pretty cool, though.
Yeah, we get what's happening. I'm just saying that's what he does. It's about horse.
So he has a twin brother
in the show who's a degenerate fuck-up gambler.
That bangs hookers.
No. And
the other one bangs hookers.
So far, neither of them is really that much into hookers, but the hookers it's hooker adjacent. The hookers are all there.
Interesting.
Yeah, there's 3 different pimps. Well, there's a 4th, too. I don't know if he lasts. He's the only white pimp. And then
He's not gonna
they have their stables. And the pimps are very nice in the beginning.
Okay.
And then...
But you know how these hoes be.
You know how these pimps be. It's crazy.
No, but you know how these hoes be. What do you think the pimp slap came to be?
That's what I'm saying. No, so then it just gets crazy. Then they get into because it's set in the 70s.
Oh shit!
Yeah,
I think 70s and 80s are my favorite eras.
Both eras that you lived through.
No, I mean to look at.
Yeah.
Like movie wise and shit.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
You always jump because you say that, and then other times you say that your favorite era was the medieval times with knights and swords and shit.
No, I mean like in terms of based in reality.
Okay. the medieval time was a real thing. Knights, those were all real.
Okay. Sorry, I haven't explained myself properly. So when it's fantasy, based in the fantasy world,
yeah,
okay, I like it when it's like Lord of the Rings, that
medieval,
medievalish.
Castles.
I call
swords.
I call it
horses.
medieval. I call it medieval, but what I mean is that fantasy fucking RPG.
You like LARPing?
That kind of shit.
Okay.
Well, I don't like LARPing in real life, but I mean like in the movies, right?
Yeah.
I do kind of like medieval time movies when it's based in like reality, but I don't like them as much as I do like Lord of the Rings and Game of Thrones and all that type of shit.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? But when it's in terms of like based in reality movies, and what I mean by based in reality, I mean like that
non-fantasy.
Yeah.
I feel like you overcomplicate things. Like you just did 3 minutes of dialogue for nothing. You could have just said if it's a fantasy movie, sci-fi, I like medieval stuff, and if it's set in a realistic non-sci-fi universe, I like the 70s and the 80s. That's it. Is that what you meant to say?
Yeah, actually, you simplified it very well.
All right. All right. Well, it's set in the 70s, and it is. So far it's a fun show. It's a good show. I like James Franco. He's enjoyable.
Yeah, he's a good. I watched him. I rewatched. I think I told you already. This Is the End. It was funny in that too.
Yeah, he was one of the better ones in that.
Yeah.
Let's see. Good reply. Pay your beats. What's happening here, David? The show is diffused from Montreal. Wrong chat. What's David saying? Calling all Patriots. I'm a Steelers fan, bro. 3 hours will play. We must support Trump. What are you talking about? It's over. The election's over in 10 days, dude. Patriots unite. We have to fight the pedo cabal. All right. So how are we going to fight the pedo cabal, sir?
Is my dad in the chat again?
I think that's your dad, yeah.
What's his name?
David.
Oh, it's not my dad.
Your dad put his full legal name?
Yeah.
I'm undercover.
No, but he already put his name last
time.
Sir,
that's your full legal name. Okay, I'm not undercover, but I'm undercover. I'm behind screen. I'm under a table. Under the cover of darkness. I'm under some kind of cover. And it is fluffy. It's crazy what's happening out there. People are flipping the fuck out.
It's nuts.
It's already dark outside. I feel like we already passed curfew. And you know what? I'm happy to do it. Let's see. I highly recommend the old Val Lewton horror movie like The Haunting and The Seventh Victim. I'm going to try to remember that. Try to remember The Seventh Victim, or what's the other one? The Haunting. Sounds scary. Scary.
Sounds haunted.
Yeah, I wanted to watch a good horror movie, but I couldn't find a good one that I haven't seen.
Man, I think after Hereditary, nothing else will ever scare me again.
Really?
Yeah.
All right. Well, wait till you get those blood tests back, sir. That's funny. That would be a good cut if this was a sketch. That would be a good cut to you saying nothing will ever scare me till a doctor telling you you have AIDS. And you're like, oh, fuck. You know, I misspoke last week. I am terrified, sir.
I meant in terms of horror movies.
I may have misspoke. This maybe the universe smacking me in the face.
God damn.
Pantelis, we should watch the best episodes of Reboot or Beast Wars on Discord. The thing is, with the Discord movie nights, I prefer doing the movie because it's one-off.
Yeah.
It's easier instead of episodes.
Because then what if we forget which episode we're at for the next week?
No, we're not going to forget. That's stupid. That's not what I'm worried about. It's just the longevity of it, you know? Because some people, they might not like a movie, so they start, like, it's not for me, they'll come back next week.
Yeah.
But then if you do the series, then you have people that they can't enjoy movie night for a month. You know?
Yeah, I see what you mean. I see. Yeah, you're right.
For those of you who don't know, if you are a patron, the Discord is open to everyone, but there are certain channels on Discord that are only available to people that are in Patreon, any tier. As long as you're a Patreon member, you're a patron. And one of those is the movie night category channel. And we watch movies every Friday night at 9, full HD, full HD. And we talk over the movie, and we make the movie unwatchable. That's how I describe it. People seem to like it, but I can't understand. I can't fathom why you would want to retards ruining your movie. But you like it, so we do it.
And which one did we watch this Friday?
My Blue Heaven.
Yes.
Recommended to us by the late, great Guido Grasso.
Yeah.
And it was good. It was a good recommendation. That's the way to go out. You recommend a good movie. People enjoy it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm glad it was his last
recommendation.
Yeah.
I have all the episodes of Beast Wars Transformers in the internal drive of my laptop. I would recommend, Captain Yolo, you get an external drive because you never know.
Hey.
You never know with these goddamn machines.
Especially with the government now.
Does, let's see, does Patreon still able to call in on Pantelis Live? Acasthesia? Yeah, they are. They're still able to call on Pantelis Live, but it better be for pertinent shit. But yeah, Patreon members can still call in. Let me go to the Discord now because I did forget to turn it on. So let's see here, Poseidon. What are you looking at?
I thought there was a button that you had to press. Sorry.
Oh, no, I mean like the actual, I forgot to turn it on.
Oh.
There we go. Yes, it is open. And I'll see if there's anyone waiting. Live. No, there's no one waiting, so we're good. We're good, Acasthesia.
Yeah.
But yeah, it's normally open, and I should have Poseidon checking on it, but I didn't do that today. Pantelis, if Poseidon thinks Hereditary is the most disturbing thing possible, I can recommend some Belgian, British, and Japanese movies that'll make him cry and shit himself forever. Well, the problem is we're not on good terms here with either of those countries. Poseidon's been banned from 2 of them.
Yeah.
So it's not going to sit well with him. I thought there was a button. Yes, he did say that, Gary. I know. There was no one connected. Okay, thank you, Helsan. Yeah, because I forgot to mention it, that if you are a Patreon member, subscriber, you can also call into this show every Sunday. Yeah, we have a lot of we do a lot of stuff.
Yeah, we treat everyone.
That's not true. We treat a lot of people poorly, but we treat our patron members good.
Yeah, well, that's what I meant to say. Just the patron member. If you're not a patron, we'll treat you like a piece of trash.
That's not true either. I don't treat people like a piece of trash.
I do. Every time I go to the grocery store, I ask the lady at the counter, I go,
you on my Patreon?
Are you on my Patreon? And
she's like, quoi?
What is that? I tell her.
That's what I thought, Isabel. And then he grabs her.
What'd you say, bitch?
Yeah, if you want Gary, put those movies in the chat here so people can see them. If you think they're that scary, some people might want to watch them. I might be one of those people. Put them in the chat.
By the way, if you take a really crazy horror movie and play it alone.
Every time you see horror, it sounds like seeing horror. Because you go, every time you see a horror movie.
Well, I have a speech impediment.
You do have a speech impediment.
Yeah.
Okay.
And I think I don't know if it's true. When I speak, to me, it sounds very nasally.
You have a nasally voice. Yeah.
I do, eh? Okay,
Yeah.
so I'm not crazy.
But it's not super nasal. I know people that are way more nasally.
Yeah.
Yeah, I know people that are way more.
How do I get rid of that?
I think that's just how you speak. It comes from here. Mine comes from here. That's why I sound weird too.
You don't sound weird.
I sound like a child.
Do I sound weird?
Yeah, but for different reasons. The shit you say is the weird stuff. The stuff that comes out of the mouth, not the sound. Mine, because it comes from here, it's in my head at least, it sounds like a kid's voice.
Really?
Yeah.
It doesn't at all.
No?
No.
In my head, I sound like...
in my head, I sound like a child because it comes from here.
You sound like a doofus. But again, it's mostly because of the stuff you say.
Oh, but me, no, it's because of where it comes from. To myself, I sound like a child.
Oh, forget how you sound in your head. I'm talking about when I hear myself played back.
Yeah, that too. When I hear myself, I sound like a child, like immature. Like,
oh, that's what I'm saying. Yeah, it's the content. It's
but
the
not
content.
because of what I'm saying, but also where it comes from. Like,
it's mostly what you're saying.
No, but I'm not listening to what I'm saying.
That's the problem. If you would start listening to what you're saying, you would stop doing that. Julian says they're waiting for your snuff film. I made a movie.
Oh.
Let's see. Q Vadis says, thank you for the shirt. Oh, you are welcome. I don't know who you are, but we sent a lot of shirts, so we still have more to send. So you are welcome. I hope the shirt fits you nice. Yeah, a lot of people, I forgot to ask, hey, did you get shirts? I just assumed they got them. Then again, why would Canada Post not send to some people? So yeah, again, another benefit of joining the Patreon is you can win shirts. Was the boss tier, right? The boss tier, you win, you can win shirts.
And again, if you don't sign up, I'll be under your bed when you sleep.
It's another 8,000 people right there. Just government officials signing up right now to like keep them away from me. Keep this son of a...
Especially government
keep
officials.
Keep that monster away from us. You know what's fucked up with some government officials, even the ones that will agree with us, they can no longer say it publicly. Because everything is so, oh my God, he likes this, he liked this tweet, he liked that, right? So if you're a public official, you can't be yourself if you're not a piece of shit. You have to be on that team, or at least present on that team.
Holy shit, huh?
Mm.
We really are living...
I say this because I know people in the government who are big fans. But they can't say it publicly.
Yeah.
That's what they told me. Yeah.
So we really are... Forget we're going towards 1984.
But this is not a we. This is a me thing. They were talking about me. But you too, if one day you decide to not be a fucking weirdo, They would publicly endorse you, maybe. Yeah. Yeah, they can't because now it's all you like this, you like that. They watch from a distance. They observe and they don't interact.
Who? Politicians?
Well, not every politician. The guys that I'm talking about.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. I'm just assuming if they told me this, imagine other people.
Yeah.
Imagine us. We're the rebels. Are you fucking kidding me? What are we fucking crazy?
Your face, the realization.
Yeah, you know how stupid that is.
The moment I saw the twitch, I saw. Hold on, I gotta get more water.
I've been watching this revolutionary Pantelis. What are you fucking crazy? It's so crazy. It's so nuts. This guy. Remember Malcolm X? Pfft, he had nothing on this guy. This guy's going to disrupt things. It's so stupid. What a wacky fucking world.
It's just me on a podium. I had a dream.
Yeah.
I fucked everybody in the ass.
Yeah. I had a dream it was sex related. But rape adjacent. Like, it's just absurd.
Oh, man.
That guy still jokes freely. Really? What a fucking animal.
But hey,
he likes to laugh.
That's where we're heading, bro. We're heading towards a hardcore.
Yes.
Like, I'm in part 2 of the book now.
1984?
Yeah.
Can't tweet about it.
I'm about halfway through.
What did it teach you?
It hasn't really taught me anything. The story is crazy, man. Because then you start to draw a lot of parallels.
Yeah, but you do that. You can, for the record, most books, if you read them properly, sit down, like when they really get you is when they become relatable. Yeah. And they're never directly relatable. It's always stuff that you can associate to your everyday life.
Yeah.
It's never directly going to be this and this, like 1 and 2. It's always going to be something that you could put in place. Like proxies,
Yeah.
So that government for this government. Or if it's like a love story, that person for the person you're in love with or stuff like, that's how you just, so you could do it with most well-written stuff. Books. Yeah, you can always,
Yeah.
You can always do that. And that's how you know that they're written well. You could see yourself in the characters and you understand what they're doing. You understand why they're doing what they're doing, rather.
Yeah.
You're like, oh, yeah, that's what I would do.
Yeah, I'm at the part where he's banging that broad now. The younger broad.
Yeah, that's...
And he's like so happy because he never...
I like the notes. You're like, where are you at? I'm always banging that younger broad. You feel me?
Like, no, because like it's interesting in the book, man. Because like if we're going to get to that, like, because... He describes how like having sex with his wife was terrible because of the whole party thing. Sex was viewed as disgusting in the culture, and sex was only to reproduce, for reproduction shit. And then he describes how he felt when he banged the younger broad. I was like, yo, that's crazy, like
because they were doing because they wanted to, as opposed to because they wanted to reproduce.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
So like I was like, fuck, and the way it's described, I was like, fuck, this is wild. It's crazy that they live in the book. They live in a world like that.
Well, imagine because they say with too many people.
Yeah, and then I step out of my house, and I'm like, "Oh, this is the world we're going towards. This is nice."
Yeah, I don't know. Well, I mean, like China had that one kid policy and all that. So I mean, it's not that it's never happened where they stop you from reproducing or where like that could happen.
Well, no, in the book they don't stop them.
No, I'm just saying because anytime they get involved in your sex life, anytime the government gets involved in that kind of stuff, how many kids you can have, or they dictate to you, which is natural for a couple to have sex. Oh no, it's bad, it's disgusting if you're not doing that. All that stuff. The second they get involved, there's gonna be issues.
Yeah.
Step out of my house. Yeah, it's always one word with him. A sentence could be one word. Step out of my house, got the mail. Excuse me? Gotta step out of my house to get the mail. Step out of my house to get the mail. That's a sentence. Yeah, it was a long word, bro. One of those long words. Step out of the house, get the mail.
Step out of the house. Step out. I don't know why I say stuff so quickly though.
I wonder now if they'll use aliens. If they'll use aliens for to get people to calm down. Just fake aliens. It's a strategy.
Maybe people revolt and they're tired of the shit. They'll revolt. But then they see they can't handle police and shit can't handle all the people at the same time. Then maybe they might release all the tech they have as aliens.
Yeah.
In order to really scare people into submission.
I heard zinc, by the way, is good for you now.
Zinc.
preventative for COVID.
Oh yeah, it's always been good for you.
Yeah.
Yeah, I learned that from Pokemon.
An SS officer told me. Zinc is good. It's a good game. I wonder if you were actually playing Pokemon. It would be funny if you were playing a Nazi game. So it's a long game. You got to catch all these Jews. Very popular. Beside him, what's it called? I think it's called Pokemon. Or Quit Poking Me Man or something like that. It's something, people are very angry.
Or
But it is, I mean, at your age, it shouldn't be, like, you should know what the SS is and what the SS-AN is, or the SS, like a ship. You should know the difference. I'm not defending you. You're a retard. But it is true that it's, you know, the SS can be a ship. You know what I mean? Like, I get that for someone else that wouldn't get the reference. I get that. For you, inexcusable, especially in context.
But the SS, I never knew the SS meant the Germans, because also when you see them on screen, and I just realized their symbols, it's not actually an S, it's like a lightning bolt.
Yeah, two lightning bolts.
So I just saw these guys, like every time I'd see them in a movie, I'd be like, oh, the two lightning bolt dudes.
You thought it was the Zeus.
You know what I mean? So I never...
Those guys are electric.
You know?
Yeah.
So I never...
You thought it was just the engineers of the crew. They have the lightning bolts. Like, they're going to put power to that city. That's all they're going to do.
I thought maybe like when they would say blitzkrieg, that's what they meant. They're electrifying these guys, you know?
That's funny.
You know, like that. That's what that's what I always thought, is that,
Every time I heard blitzkrieg, man, I was like, yo, these guys, they be electric.
Every time they really want to fuck shit up, they call in the electrifying guys, you know? They fucking, you know?
We could do an entire history podcast of you misunderstanding history. Be amazing.
Well, it's not everything.
Charlie Chaplin did all that.
Okay,
that would have been the greatest ending to a 2-hour history talk with you, showing you videos. If you just turn it, that's like, holy shit, Chaplin did all that.
You know what? That's a nice sketch too.
Yeah. God damn, was this before or after the movies?
No, but I mean, like, for some stuff like that,
yeah,
I just didn't bother giving it much thought. You know, I just saw two lightning bolts on their outfits. I was like, oh, the electrifying guys. Oh,
yeah, shit, no, it's just
they're here for blitzkrieg. Blitzkrieg moment. I don't know. It's like they're gonna fuck shit up now.
Yeah. Well, they did.
Yeah.
They did. That's the problem. Back when people were black and white. Yeah, exactly. I had a friend who believed that there was no color in the, like, when movies were black and white, because there was no color in the world.
Okay, that I didn't believe, by the way.
No, it wasn't you.
No, I know. No. But I'm just saying, like, that I never believed.
Let's see. I got the SS and BGM from the original Pokemon games stuck in my head now. Oh, the background music. I don't remember what it was like.
I don't remember it.
If I listen to it now, I could tell stuff that I played in the past or whatever. But I can't remember. There's a lot of stuff that I forget, like that kind of stuff.
You know what I was thinking of the other night? Because I was thinking about it. We can learn new information all the time.
Correct.
Right? There's no limit to how much we can fit in here.
You're living proof that may not be true, but carry on.
Well, look, with a few retarded exceptions.
Debatable. Yeah.
You know? Do you think that the mind is like the universe and it's ever expanding, right? There's no end to it. And that we're just living in somebody's mind right now?
If I throw you out of that fucking window, will you leave me alone as a ghost, or will you haunt me? I want to flip this table. I was gonna say, before you interrupted me with nonsense.
I'm sorry, I've interrupted you a lot today. I'm very sorry.
No, it's fine. It's just who you are. We all do it.
I try not to, though.
That's not true.
But it happens.
I got a while ago, I got that Mafia Definitive Edition, the remake of Mafia that came out like 10 years ago. When did it come out? It came out on the PS2, I think.
Yes, it did, actually.
So all they did was upgrade the graphics, really. But I don't think they tested it properly. Because I got a really annoying bug 2 minutes into the game. And it was it was funny but not fun bug. Basically, I paused the game because the game starts off, you're in a chase. They're chasing you. They're trying to shoot you. You're in the 1930s or whatever, 1940s. And I paused the game just to see something on the map, and then I unpaused, and what it did is all of the background music and sound effects were muted. They cut off. I couldn't bring them back. But the talking was there, but not the sound effects. So I can't hear the gunshots, the tires, the music, none of that. But I could hear them being like, hey, watch out for that. Hey,
oh, that's funny.
And I was like, this is an obvious bug that happens really early in the game. Someone should have fucking caught this, you know? And the only way to get rid of it, it wasn't even beating the level. I beat the level. I had to turn the game off and start it up again.
Oh, that's
load the game. Yeah, it was fucking hilarious though. But it was a
so hold on. Bug. When you shoot,
you don't hear it.
You just hear ah.
Yeah. Oh, watch out for that. Nah. So you don't even hear the sound effect.
Oh, that's funny.
Yeah,
that is funny.
You gotta watch out for them. It's like, but everything you're saying has no gravity because I can't hear anything. I can't hear any gunshots. I can't hear. So I understand you're overacting, sir, but it's not working.
God damn.
And then I played a bit. I beat people up. They were trying to rape this chick that I was walking home.
I haven't gotten that far.
And then I took a bat and I beat the shit out of them. I don't play that shit, bro.
I think it's a very good game. Oh my god! You know what else is actually surprisingly very good? Greedfall.
Okay. What is that?
It's
a cool name, Greedfall.
Yeah, I think this game was inspired by the colonial era.
Okay.
You know when they.
Why
came
do you
over
think this?
Oh, because they keep talking about colonizing a new island.
So, it was.
It's based.
It was inspired.
It was actually, yeah, it was 100% inspired.
Okay, that's what I'm saying. Like I think.
Yeah.
That's like saying I think Star Wars. Don't quote me on this. I think it takes place in space. I think this.
But hold on, if space is in somebody's mind, is it really in space?
I'm gonna flip this fucking table.
Okay, I'm gonna stop. So yeah, it's inspired by that, but it's got a lot of like fantasy elements to it, like magic and shit like that, and crazy shit. The graphics
are not good, by the way. You just said it. When you go, the graphics.
Yes, I know. It reminds me of a game of an RPG 10 years ago. Because even The Witcher 3 5 years ago was way better. Okay. So 10 years ago.
I have to say something before I forget.
Yeah.
Fucking Sony.
What happened?
So, you know, Cyberpunk was fucked up, so you can ask for refunds, right?
Yeah, I got the notification, by the way.
You got a refund?
I got the notification that I'm going to be refunded on my PlayStation.
I didn't get a notification, but they locked the game. I can't play the game anymore, but they never refunded me.
Oh, you're supposed to get a notification.
I didn't get a notification, but they locked the game. The game's locked. I can't play it.
Oh, this is... Oh, we got to pull up Sony headquarters.
We got to pull up at Sony headquarters.
Yeah.
Yeah, how crazy is that? They locked the game. I was like, well, okay, give me the refund then.
Yeah. Well, I haven't tried to open it again. I just got a notification. I got a notification Friday that in 1 to 2 business days I'm going to get refunded. So Monday or Tuesday.
I didn't get any notification. And the only thing is that it's locked, but I can't, but I never go. So they took it's like you go return something at the store.
Yeah.
They take back the product and they tell you to get the fuck out of the store.
They'd come back in 10 days.
Not even. They haven't told me anything. So they just wouldn't give my money back. They just took the product back.
And then they call you. Oh, yeah. And then they call you 10 days later and they're like, oh, yeah, come get your money back in 5 days.
Well, no, they haven't told. Again, you're speaking for yourself. You're projecting. They never told me anything about giving me back money. They just locked the game. I haven't received any notification. That's what I'm telling you. I haven't received any notification of anything.
That's weird.
Yeah.
It's very weird.
I just tried to play the other day, and it was locked. And I was like, oh, nice. So they probably refunded me. So I checked. I haven't been refunded. I was like, wait, what the fuck is this? Then why are you locking it? Yeah, give me back my money.
Interesting. I think I'm gonna rebuy the game though once I get.
Yeah, Sony took the money from me to give it back to you.
You think so? It was a plot this whole time. Yes.
Where did they notify you?
On the PlayStation.
Yeah, there's no Marie Renee. There's no spam folder. There's no folder. They just notify.
No. It's the PS notifications. They say press the PS button.
Yeah.
You press it, and it brought me, and it gave me the message. I was like, oh, this is cool, and I pressed OK.
Son of a bitch! I didn't get any of that. God damn it! Fucking Sony, bro. They're trying to bankrupt me.
But I think I'm gonna rebuy it once I get to PS5 though, and they fix a lot of the stuff.
Yeah, I wouldn't mind
because one of the reasons is because apparently they have crazy sex scenes in the game.
You're like, look, I think I'm gonna rebuy this game. Why? I don't know if you heard. Is it a good game? No, it's terrible. However, you can fuck in this game. Did you know this? Did you know this? Steve, did you know this?
Man, they had such an opportunity with this game to make it so crazy. They fucked it up.
It's because they rushed it.
Yeah.
It's been in the works for years. They didn't rush it in that sense. They rushed it now when they saw it wasn't ready.
Yeah. Bro, GTA 5 that came out on the PS3.
Yeah. It's better.
Is better.
Yeah.
Like I saw the video online of
GTA 5 that came out on the PS3 came out on the PS4 and is also going to come out on the PS5.
Yeah.
They're milking the fuck out of that game.
Of course. Bro, you know how many billions they've made?
They made billions off one game. That's amazing.
Yeah, bro. Rockstar, bro. They're rock stars.
Yeah, they are rock stars.
You know?
Yeah.
What was I saying?
Something stupid.
Oh, yeah. I was doing the graphics comparison with GTA 5 to Cyberpunk.
Yeah.
And, you know, they put GTA 5 in first person also. And they even did the comparison of GTA 5 when you get hit by a car. It's random the way you fall in GTA 5.
Yeah, you ragdoll.
Yeah, you ragdoll. In Cyberpunk, if you get hit by a car, you fall the same way all the time. It's the same.
Yeah, it's just it's not made too well.
Yeah, you know, there's no when you shoot, bro. You shoot the water.
But then again, I had a theory about this. This 8 years ago it started getting made. No.
Cyberpunk?
Yeah.
I think so, yeah.
So you know the problem is with that long of a life cycle, you're working on old tech that's, you know what I mean? You get what I'm saying? Like even when you're upgrading as you go along, you're working on a very old engine. And stuff has come a long way since then. Like look at the Unreal Engine now where it's at. You could make a better looking game right now.
Probably, yeah.
Oh, by the way, Unreal Engine is free to download. You can make your own games.
Really?
Yeah, if you know how. But they have all these tutorial stuff. I thought of fucking around a bit, but I can't do anything substantial alone.
Yeah.
But I thought of fucking around a bit just because it looked like fun. I saw some games that people made.
Yeah.
I was like, that's so cool.
Like what? What did they make?
A guy made a boxing game.
Really?
Yeah. Yeah. Like it's very small. It took him forever. You have to learn, but it's super simplified.
Interesting.
Yeah.
Do you think that's the future of video games?
What do you mean? What's the future of video games?
Kind of like how Steam is. But like
Yeah.
you know how like on Etsy and Shopify you can make your own shit and sell them.
Yeah.
Do you think like Steam in
That's
the future?
I mean, that's the past and present of video games. People make them and sell them.
No. You're not understanding what I'm saying. You think on Steam,
Yeah.
like now how it's only game developers that sell games? Do you think they're gonna make like a community thing where as yourself you become like a content creator?
You are.
And
That's
can-
what
and
indie
you-
developers are.
And you can put your game on the store?
That already exists. That's what indie developers do.
No, but I mean like
Okay, I see what your brain is farting. You're having trouble with the word developer.
yeah.
The second you develop a game, you're a developer. So the independent developer, sometimes it's 3 guys in a basement.
Even if you're alone, let's say.
Yeah, you're a developer. You develop a game.
Oh, okay.
You thought
No, but I was thinking more of it from like a Shopify perspective. You know what I'm saying?
no. I think you're just using words now. You're refusing to listen to reason. You can make your own game now. People make their own games.
Yeah.
Single people make their own games and put them for sale. You can do that. No one's stopping you. It's kind of like those people that would tell me, "Oh, one day wouldn't it be cool if you were on the radio and you did a show?" And I'm like, "No, I have a show. It's online." No, but if people could listen to it like on the radio. I was like, "I have a podcast. Thousands of downloads. They download and they listen to it audio." Like, no. But like, the radio, and then you could play it. You're doing the same thing. That already exists.
Okay. Yeah, I see what you mean.
Yeah.
Now I was thinking more of it like because Etsy.
No, I don't know why you keep going back to Etsy.
Because Etsy is like.
But you could put it up on Steam. It exists. You could put up. The PlayStation Store has indie games.
You don't need like special stuff.
What special stuff? Again, I'm asking you. Like, what do you mean?
I don't know, like licenses and shit. I don't
You
know.
can sell. Well, you can't steal a game and sell it as your own. You have to make the game. You have to have all the rights to the game.
Oh, but you have to go and get the rights.
It's your fucking game. If you haven't stole it, you have the rights.
But I mean, like, don't you have to like make paperwork or some shit?
All right, man. You're never gonna own a business.
What?
Yeah, of course. There's paperwork involved in everything.
Okay.
Explain to him what Steam is. Otherwise, he's gonna boil water. Yeah, you're right. God damn, dude. Don't you have to fill out paperwork? Jesus Christ.
Well, like like when you open a business type of thing.
Minecraft was a school project.
Oh shit! For real?
Well, a lot of games start off as a test.
Man, I don't know. I don't understand Minecraft. How people could be obsessed with that?
Because it's like the Legos. Same type of thing.
Kids, I can understand.
Everybody likes Legos.
Yeah,
I'm not gonna go out and buy Legos, But if randomly someone has like a bunch of Legos, and I'm gonna fucking build some.
That's true.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Now I'm thinking about it. I want to play with some Legos.
That's very true.
Stardew Valley was one dev project for a long time. Yeah, dude, you can do whatever you want.
Oh, shit.
All these limitations all in your head, for the record. You can do whatever the fuck you want.
Oh, shit.
You go learn something and do it.
I thought to make a video game, you had to like hire people and open up an office and fucking do crazy shit.
Okay. Of course, yes, if you have, but for example, podcasting or movie making.
Yeah, but
hold on, movie making. Yes, you can have $1 million production. You can have a crew and stunt people, but you can also make a movie with your means. You get it?
Yeah.
The difference between a movie and video game is that if you're talented enough, you could do a lot of stuff with a small team, and you don't need the big guys.
Yeah.
You know? Yeah.
No, but I always thought like, because I didn't view podcasting the same as the video game making. You know what I mean? That's why also. Do you get it?
What do you mean?
Because to me, being a developer, to me, it seems super complex.
I know that's what I'm saying,
you know
but
what I mean?
that's what I'm telling people is don't let any shit like that scare you. You can do it. Look, this seems super complex. It's not the simplest thing ever, but I was able to do it. I'm a fucking retard.
Yeah.
Like, yeah, you can do anything. Dude, someone's done it. You can do it.
Yeah. No, but I meant that aspect, like the video game developing seemed complex to me.
Everything is complex until you do it.
Yeah, that's true.
Everything's complex, but you can do it. You can, and I mean the proverbial you, like anybody, if they're thinking, especially if someone's already done it, it means that it's possible.
Yeah.
You know, some people, they see something that someone's done and they see it as like an obstacle. Like, oh, I can't do that. What are you talking about?
I think Arnie said that.
Who's Arnie?
Arnold.
Oh, Schwarzenegger. Arnie. You guys are on fucking first name basis now. So yeah, you can do it. Trust me. Anything. Look at this. Like, we've had this when they come here. Some comedians like, oh, I could never do this. I'm like, what do you mean you can never do this? You just saw me do it. Like, you can do this. It's clearly possible.
Yeah.
Yeah. It's you can do all this shit. Flappy Bird was made using that. Yeah, there's programs. I mean, fucking Unreal Engine, bro. It's free, and you can do crazy shit with that. I might download it to fuck around.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I always enjoyed in something similar in Warcraft 3. They had like creator mode where you can create your own maps and shit. That was fun.
Yeah.
That was fun. And I remember sometimes just for the fuck of it, I would create a own map, make it all flat into a huge battlefield, and just fill it up with soldiers.
RPG Maker, I played that game. I like that game. So Gary says if you want to make Poseidon a game by yourself without getting too much into code, download a program called Stencil. Stencil.
Okay.
Flappy Bird was made using that. So it's very simple, but you should try it.
Oh, no, but I'm not interested in that.
Okay.
Yeah.
Because you made it seem like the only reason why you're not interested is because you thought it was so complicated that you could never do it.
Oh, no. I'm just saying it seemed... I in my head, I thought that it was just always super complicated. Like,
yeah, they make you... Like, not they, there's no committee, but just the way the world is, everything always seems way more complicated.
Well, you know why I think that is?
That's for everyone. That's for me too. I always think the same thing. I'm like, oh, this is going to be too hard. And then I start getting into it. I'm like, I can fucking do this.
Because people don't really talk about the process.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah. So Gary's right. He's like, so Poseidon, what the fuck is the point of this conversation? Why'd you make us go through this whole thing if you're like, actually, I'm not interested in making him?
Because it's
because you were telling us like, oh, it would be cool, but I thought that's what you were saying. Oh. I thought you took us down one way, and at the end of the road, you're like, I didn't really want to walk here. You literally made us walk down this long corridor, and we reached the end, and you're like, no, there's no door here. Go back.
Well, I thought there was a door, if we're being honest.
Well, no, you just said you didn't because you thought you didn't want. At the end, you're like, I don't want to make games. That's like me asking you an entire process of how to cook something, and at the end, I'm like, oh, that's how you make it. You told me in 20 minutes how and then I go, that's disgusting. I don't want to make that. So then why'd you fucking ask me?
Oh, shit. That's funny, actually. That's a bit funny.
By the way, tonight, if you guys weren't aware, on this channel and on wherever you get your podcasts, really, new episode of the Pantelis podcast with Preach goes up. And if you're curious about what it's like living with COVID, Preach survived COVID. So, and he got it pretty fucking bad.
Yeah.
So it's very interesting. And then the whole podcast is fun, too. We talk about all kinds of cool shit. Yeah. A lot of racism. A tank. It was good. Yeah, Preach is a tank. I just said a lot of racism. It was good. We had a lot of racist jokes in that podcast. Yeah. We had a lot of political jokes. We had a lot of good jokes. We had a lot of... I was re-listening. I was like, fuck, that's a fun episode. Nah.
And it was long.
It was like 2 hours, yeah. Captain YOLO survived it too. Captain, you survived it. Did you feel anything? It took about a month. It took him about a month.
Captain YOLO?
Yeah.
Oh, shit.
David Robitaille says, isn't it already up? No, it's already up for, I think, patrons. Yeah. But if you're not obviously patrons already up. Patrons get stuff early. You got to join the Patreon to be cool like that. But for the regular folks, the civilians, I think it goes up at 11. It was a good podcast, Mademoiselle saying, yeah, she listened to it. It was good. It's a very good good episode. What are you going to say? I feel like I blocked you. You open your mouth and then you shut it.
No, I was just thinking because like some people got hit hard, right?
Yeah.
And, like we didn't even like how I'm trying to understand the vibe. Like,
what do you mean?
Like, does that mean we're just built different, or does that mean like how is it hitting everyone so differently?
There's a lot of idiocy in that question. Number one, yes, I don't know if you knew this, we are all built differently. Did it take COVID for you to realize that people are different? Some are tall, some are short, some are weak, some are strong, some have good immune systems, some have bad immune systems. Did you feel like I was talking too much and you needed to hear your voice? Is that what happened again?
That's what happened.
God damn, stop doing that.
I did it a lot today. I'm very sorry.
Stop doing that. You've been doing it all day today.
You know what? I don't know what it is. I'm yawning and I can't keep my mouth shut.
You know, the thing is about shuts. Like, it's annoying.
I think I got the eye.
Yeah. I love watching Poseidon confused and Pantelis set him straight. It's fucking infuriating, though. It's fucking infuriating. He overdoes it. But at least he admits it now. You know, I catch him in his bullshit.
Look, it's a learning process, right?
But you have to learn for it to be a process.
Well, the first step is acknowledgement.
Yeah.
Right? And then the second, what's the steps there to like recovering addicts? What was
12 steps? I want to throw you down 30 of them. I want to throw you down a flight of fucking stairs. Have you cleaned your room, Poseidon? You start the day with cleaning your room so that you start the day accomplishing something.
Oh, no, I fell asleep on the couch.
That's the problem. First of all, you fell asleep on the couch again?
Yeah.
Maybe that's why your back's fucked up too.
Yeah, she told me that also, the chiropractor. She goes, don't fall asleep on your couch. It's no good.
How do you fall asleep on the couch? By watching stuff?
I watch a movie and because I tell myself all the time, I'll watch something and then I'll, before I fall asleep, I'll get tired, pause the movie, and then go to bed.
Yeah.
But then as I'm thinking about that, I start to get tired and doze off.
Fuck, man. Do you ever fall over and fall asleep on the floor?
Never.
Yeah, Poseidon is a 14-year-old. You're definitely living. You're what a 14-year-old would be like if they were living alone. That's the life you live. Yeah.
Do you think because I never really got to do it, that's why now as an adult?
Never got to do what?
To
sleep on the couch?
No, but to live like a 14-year-old.
You lived as a 14-year-old when you were 14.
No, but I mean, like, I was also like, I wasn't really allowed to fucking live in my own fucking like.
No, now you're over exaggerating. We went through this again. You're making stuff up again, and
like,
it's so fucking annoying.
I'm gonna stop.
It's so fucking annoying.
I'm gonna stop.
I didn't live the life of a 14-year-old. Why? Because I'm looking today, bro. These TikTokers, they're 14, bro. They have Lamborghinis. I didn't have a Lamborghini, therefore I was not a 14-year-old. Like this stupid logic, I hate it. But you know what's fucked up is that the reason why you're not busting balls. You know what busting balls means? The reason is because people let you say this to them and they agree with you, and then it inflates your fucking head. And then you come to me and I'm gonna fucking pop it every time with your stupid fucking nonsense. How many of you people in the chat, how many of you 14-year-olds had Lamborghinis and you were making TikToks at 14? I want to know how many of you in the fucking chat had that exclusive 14-year-old life, you fucking asshole. First of all, you even had a car. You even had a car when you were in high school, which most people didn't here. So go fuck yourself about you missed out on your childhood.
How old was I?
16.
Yeah, 16, 17, yeah.
Yeah, don't shut the fuck up. Where's Jofo? We got Jofo here. I haven't seen him. They said heart Jofo. I didn't notice. They're in the chat. Yeah. Oh, there's Jofo in the ring. There we go. Computers weren't invented when I was 14, Flat Cat says. Flat Cat, so you didn't live the 14-year-old life, Flat Cat. I need you to cry about it on the internet.
No, bro,
I was never really 14.
I was bugging, bro. I was bugging. I wasn't being serious.
I didn't get any of those. Guess I skipped some year too. Yep, witch doctor. Horrible childhood. Horrible
that's
childhood.
not what I was just talking to talk.
Yeah. I want somebody to be like, I had a Lamborghini, but I was also violently raped. But I guess I had it good.
Oh shit.
Oh, we got the Joe for Win the Ring guys here.
Oh shit.
So we're watching some of their videos. I like it's fun because I like watching the old like wrestling references and wrestling talk. Because now I don't like wrestling, but I like hearing people talk about old stuff in wrestling. It's like I saw the David Arquette documentary on Netflix.
I don't know who that is.
You Can't Kill David Arquette. You don't know who David Arquette is? Scream the movie. You ever watch Scream or no?
No.
You ever watch Ready to Rumble?
Nope.
Do you know what Friends is? The show Friends?
Hate it.
I'm not. Yeah, obviously. Do you know Courtney Cox?
Yeah, that was the
girl with the black hair?
Yeah.
Okay. This is her ex-husband. She was married to him. You don't remember him. Anyways, he was a great actor. He normally ended up playing a retarded person all the time, like or retard adjacent for some reason.
Oh wait, I think Guido spoke to me about this. He was in 5 movies.
I don't know if it was just in 5. I think he was in more.
He was in The Godfather 2, I think.
The Godfather 2? No, he's younger.
Okay, I'm thinking of somebody else. I'm sorry.
So anyways, so David Arquette, there was a movie that came out in the 2000s called Ready to Rumble. And it was about wrestling. And they had a lot of WCW wrestlers with a lot of WCW tie-ins there. This was before WCW was bought out by Vince McMahon. And wrestling is very traditional. Like the people, the hardcore fans that like it, they like the tradition aspect. They respect the older generations. They respect the spectacle, the art, the hard work, the people that sacrifice their bodies to go there. Because, championships are fake. It's they know who's going to win. In order for you to get the belt normally, you've done a lot. You've given a lot to the sport. You've given a lot to the company. It's kind of like a reward system.
Yeah.
So he came in, not on purpose, and Eric Bischoff at the time, it was probably fucking Vince Russo's idea, but they put him as champion. He's just an actor from Hollywood, and he won the title. And the WCW title was like the old NWA belt. It has a lot of history to it. So people lost their fucking minds. Okay,
oh, shit.
Like people were pissed. Like wrestling fans were actually angry at him.
Oh shit!
And that anger continued until now. Like wrestling fans will tell him to go fuck himself. That he made a mockery of the sport, shit like that.
To David Arquette?
To David Arquette's face, yeah.
Shit.
So he tried to make a comeback a couple of years ago, get back into wrestling, and he did pretty well. He almost killed himself a few times, but so to prove that he loves the sport, that he's a fan as well, and that he's going to go through the proper training because he felt guilty for people hating him. So all that stuff, that behind the scenes, and I find that very interesting. I love that stuff, but I still can't watch wrestling anymore.
Do you think it's gotten a little too childish?
I don't know. I haven't watched it in forever, so I don't know. But this kind of, I love the background stuff. Like I like listening to like Eric Bischoff or like Jim Cornette. They bitch and this guy said this, or like I like Sam Roberts. When Sam's talking about shit, I'll listen to it because it's interesting. I like all the behind the scenes stuff. Yeah. It's very interesting to me. But the actual product, it's not for me. I think probably maybe the way they sell it is for younger audiences now. I don't know what it is, but it's not for me. I don't. How do I put this? I'm not. It doesn't attract me. I'm not attracted to it. But I love all the behind the scenes shit. To me, that's super interesting. The real fights and all that. It's crazy. Jofo says I'm a Vince Russo guy, bro. You're a Vince Russo guy, bro. Bro, let me tell you something, bro. Bro, what's my fault, bro?
Fuck, I can't stop yawning. Why can't I stop yawning?
Vince Russo says bro more than anyone on the planet, bro.
Really, bro?
Yeah, bro. You don't know, bro.
Fuck, bro. Bro, fuck, bro.
Oh, bro. More than anyone.
No, but bro.
No, it's bad. Like I see interviews and they're like, so who thought of that? He's like, bro, I thought about writing this, bro. And then I was like, bro, you're going to do this, bro. I was thinking, I was like, what the fuck, bro? It's a lot.
That's funny.
Yeah. Vince Russo is a fucking idiot too. But they're all dumb. A lot of these people, they were put in these crazy positions. They were receiving millions of dollars.
In wrestling?
Oh, dude, in WCW, the money that was being thrown out to people, no wonder it fucking tanked. You couldn't make that shit work. Dude, it was money to buffoons. They were paying people to not work. Some people were getting paid millions to stay home and not go to the competition.
What?
Yeah, it was very mismanaged.
That doesn't make any sense.
Very mismanaged. Yeah. That's how fucking Vince stepped in and swept it up for peanuts. They were dying. There was nothing left.
Holy shit. And he swept in, businessman and all?
Oh, yeah. Fucking McMahon doesn't fuck around. Yeah.
Okay, bud.
Yeah, bud. Yeah, it was bad. Crazy, huh? Yeah, the stories surrounding like wrestling, like the behind the scenes stuff, is super, super interesting. Super, super interesting. It's not like, it's like a circus. Right? Yeah. So think about all the pageantry, all that. That's one aspect of it. Circuit, it's fake too, like the fake in the sense that it's all planned, the circus. But all that shit's hard. It's technical, It's just like, let's say stand-up, for example.
Yeah, of course.
Like stand-up, it's all the behind the scenes, writing, tweaking, fixing things so it works to make your hour fit properly. Unless you're fucking garbage, is hard to get good. It's very, very hard.
Yeah.
Right? So the product, you're like, you could simplify it to be like, they're just telling jokes. But to build that, it's time. It's months of work. And
Rome wasn't built in a day.
It was. That's a lie. Who told you that?
What do you mean?
Rome wasn't built in a day? Who told you that?
Emperor Augustus.
That's what they said?
Yeah.
It's a fucking liar. How long was Rome built in? Exactly. Let me explain something to you, Poseidon.
God damn you.
One day they said, this is Rome. That's a day. He's like, all right, Rome. That's it. Don't believe in those lies, bro. Conspiracy shit.
God damn, bro. That is funny, though.
Yeah, Rome was built definitely in a day. Let's see. If you ever have suggestions on something you want to cover one day, let me know, Pantelis. Oh, I think you guys covered already a lot of the NWOs. Me, what I want to know now is mostly about the writing, what's going on now with the writing. Are they still hiring new writers? I'd let them do their stuff because last I checked, you can never really be fully independent. You still have Vince McMahon meddling with your shit. That's why the stories are weird. I also heard that, where are they, on the USA Network now, that they bitched at them a few weeks ago because they got crazy shit ratings. And they said, stop doing this kid shit. Get into adult mode. We're losing too much money.
Oh, shit, huh? But didn't the WWE make their own... don't they have their own channel or
network?
Something?
Yeah, but they still have stuff that's on... they try to make money.
They try to... what do they say?
Multiple sources of income,
There
sir.
you go.
Yeah, of course. It would be stupid if they didn't.
Yeah.
Poseidon, it's that time. We did our Sunday duty.
Yes, and I think I got eyed. I'm going to call my aunt.
Oh, you got the eye. Yeah, people eyed you.
so.
People saw that. They're like, how sexy is this motherfucker?
No, I can't stop yawning.
Maybe you're tired because you slept on the couch. You didn't sleep properly. Patreon.com/Pantelis. There's a bonus episode coming only for patrons tomorrow morning. Me, him, and Tatiana for about 2 hours. It's a very, very good episode dropping tomorrow. Tonight, there's already a new podcast on the Patreon. Us with Preach comes out to the general public at 11 p.m. or 11:30 tonight. That's going to be good. Rest in peace, Guides. New episode of The Intellectuals happening. We don't know. We don't know if we're going to change The Intellectuals, have him with another doofus. We'll figure that out. 2 Drink Minimum tomorrow night. Check that out. 2 DM on the 2 Drink Minimum channel. But the best place to be, where you win shirts, where you get everything early, Patreon. Patreon.com/Pantelis. Thank you guys for checking this out. Enjoy yourselves. I'm sorry about the fucking government-issued curfew and shit like that. Try to stay sane. We'll get through it together. Don't you fucking worry. It is nonsense. We know it's nonsense. But let's stay calm a bit.
Or we can all protest.
Oh, yeah. If they overdo it, fucking taking the streets. We're storming them. Thank you, guys.
Ciao, ciao.